I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Sunday night football is back as we have capped off an exciting day to kick off 2019 in the National Football League. Headlined by this evening's game, though. Sunday night football, Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriots, a battle of two six-time Super Bowl champion franchises tomorrow night. Two Monday night games, a doubleheader to kick off the year on Monday Night Football. Texans Saints at 7 o'clock, Broncos Raiders at 10:15. I'll have live reactions, play-by-play of Steelers Patriots coming up next. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96, on social media. Links are actually in the description below if you're watching on playback on YouTube. Like, and super heart button as well. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Grid Ring 18, Cool Hand Luke 96, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Cool Hand Luke 96, Twitter, and right here on Periscope. Share, hashtag NFL, hashtag NFL 100, hashtag NFL kickoff as well, with the hashtag SNF and Pitt versus New England.
Now is the time to buy. The Super Sport year-end clearance sales going on right now on all remaining 2019 Ford vehicles. There's bonus cash, 0% financing, special red carpet leasing, 20% estimated savings off of MSRP on selected models. You'll save thousands. Supers has a nice selection to choose from, and this is the best time of year to buy. Super Sports year-end clearance sale, downtown Johnstown.
Power is a 12-inch touchscreen, one that can see 360 degrees. But when you surround it with 19 speakers, back seats that do front seat things, and end up Motor Trend's 2019 Truck of the Year, that's the power to innovate. Come to Red Power Days for great deals on most powerful lineup of pickups.
During 10 days to deal, get 0% financing for 60 months, plus $3,500 total bonus cash and no monthly payments for 90 days on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500.
Sunday Night Football, going back to the original Sunday Night Football theme song for NFL 100. Carrie Underwood joined alongside Joan Jett. Sunday Night Football, Steelers, Patriots, aerial shot at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, as the Patriots will unveil their sixth Super Bowl championship banner. There's Robert Kraft. He had a very interesting offseason. Kraft holding that sixth Super Bowl championship. Rob Gronkowski also in the house. He retired after last year. Gronk spike, middle of the field. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little jump around by House of Pain. Didn't know we're up in Madison, Wisconsin at Camp Randall Stadium tonight, but alright. And there is the New England Patriots Super Bowl 53 World Championship banner for 2018. They now join the Pittsburgh Steelers as the only two franchises in NFL history to have 6 Super Bowls. Ty Law just got inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. There's Willie McGinnis, Drew Bledsoe, Martellus Bennett. 01, 03, and 04 when they won 3 and 4 years. 2014, 16, and 18 as well. Now here come the defending Super Bowl champion Patriots. Steelers will be taking the field here in a second. Whenever the boos start coming in, that's when they'll be exiting the tunnel. Al Michaels, and here's the guy, Chris Collinsworth, on the call this evening for NBC for Sunday Night Football. Michelle DeFoy on the field. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If you have chat questions and comments, let me know in the comment section below. So pre-game festivities almost over. There's Collinsworth, the former Bengal wide receiver. Been an exciting day in the NFL. I'll go over scores and stats here in a bit, so stay tuned for those. Also recap a crazy day in college football from yesterday, moving into week 3 now. Next week, 2 Monday night games tomorrow night, as mentioned earlier. Texans, Saints, Broncos, Raiders. I'll talk about the Raiders and the Steelers and the Patriots as well, along with Antonio Brown, because I'm sure that's going to get brought up as well throughout the night, so stay tuned for that too. Steelers have taken the field. Coin toss coming up along with the national anthem. Steelers, there's Roethlisberger. Patriots, there's Brady. American Idol winner Carrie Underwood. Tomlin versus Belichick. Steelers versus Patriots on Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Untuckit, shirts designed to be worn untucked. Untuckit.com. And by Hyundai.
I mean, if you haven't thought about switching to Geico, frankly, you're missing out. The mobile app makes it easy to manage your policy, even way out here. Get digital ID cards, emergency roadside service, even firewood. Whoa. Oops. That cheeky little thing got away from me. My bad.
Geico. It's easy to manage your policy whenever, wherever.
Can I trouble you for another marshmallow?
No matter how you family, it's better. And the first ever Hyundai Palisade. From the brand of more 2019 IIHS Top Safety Awards than Honda, Subaru, or Toyota. Introducing the first ever Hyundai Palisade with available H-Track all-wheel drive.
What's the line again? I works great on Tuesdays. It's great on Tuesday.
Sunday Night 7 on the NBC Sports Predictor app. It's really easy to play. Just answer 7 simple questions about what will happen in Sunday Night Football. $2 million guaranteed in cash prizes will be awarded this season. Download the NBC Sports Predictor app or go to NBCSports.com/predictor now to get in on the excitement with Sunday Night 7.
NBC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the
Sixburg versus Sixborough to kick off 2019 with NFL 100. Steelers were the first team to win 6 Super Bowls, 4 in the 70s, 2 since 2005. The Patriots have won all 6 since 2001. Looks like the Patriots are going to get the ball to begin the game. Boswell will kick off. New England will receive. Chris Boswell has kept his job. The Steelers decided to keep him during cuts last weekend. Steelers right to left. Patriots vice versa. Left to right across your television screen. Fireworks now going off. Brandon Bolden is back deep to receive for the New England Patriots. And we're underway on Sunday Night Football. Bolden will field at the 5-yard line. Out to the 20 before being brought down by number 98, Vince Williams of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now here comes Tom Brady, Patriots offense. Sonny Michel and James White in the backfield. Julian Edelman and Philip Dorsett along with Josh Gordon are going to be your wide receivers this evening. Demaryius Thomas inactive on the offensive side for New England. Kyle Van Noy inactive on the defensive side for the Patriots. Brady under center from the 20 in the eye. Man in motion. Brady, handoff. And about a yard loss for Sonny Michel on first down, second down on the way. Tom Brady won his 6th Super Bowl last year with the Patriots, defeating the Los Angeles Rams 13-3. As mentioned, they're 6th in 18 seasons. 2nd and 11 for the Patriots. Michel behind Brady from the 19. Man in motion, handoff on the end around, and about a 5-yard gain. Brandon Bolden, 38 on the carry. About 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, depending on the spot. They say 3rd and 4, gain of 7 on the play.
At the 26-yard line.
Trips to your top. Brady in shotgun, running back to his left. Handoff. Going to be a first down, New England, here near side, just past the 30-yard line. That's James White, the former Wisconsin Badger. Wisconsin yesterday defeated Central Michigan 61-0 at home. Looking like a early season favorite to win the Big Ten West. Good blocking by Cannon, 61, towards the Steelers sideline. Also by Josh Gordon on the inside. Gordon reinstated about a month ago. So another handoff, a 3-yard gain. Sonny Michel, once again, former Georgia Bulldog. Georgia still in the top 5 in the AP poll that was released earlier today. Cameron Hayward, T.J. Watt on the Pittsburgh defensive line. Fullback in motion, toss play near side, and going to lose about 2, maybe 3 yards on 2nd and 7 for Sonny Michel. 3rd and 10 coming up. There's Bill Belichick. my opinion, the greatest NFL head coach of all time.
And of course, the next year wins the Super Bowl.
A mastermind. There's Mike Tomlin.
To catch up the Super Bowls, and Mike Tomlin in his 13th season won the Super Bowl in his second season.
Shotgun, two backs to the left and right of Brady. Brady looking to throw over the middle, complete, no, incomplete. Just past midfield. A little too high for, I believe that was Josh Gordon, and a little too short for Julian Edelman. So incomplete on 3rd and 10. New England will punt.
Very nicely here on this one. That is a major question mark. Of course, taking over for Trent Brown. Don't know how his Achilles is, but so far so good.
Brady had a good pocket to throw, but overthrew and then underthrew his intended targets. Punt up and away. Switzer fields it before running out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So that's where the Pittsburgh Steelers with Big Ben Roethlisberger will begin their opening drive of 2019 on the road in Foxborough versus the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football.
You don't believe me? Hop in.
Good looking pickup, I will say that.
Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow, that's pretty sweet.
Minimums and fees seem to be the foundation of your typical bank. Anything but typical. That's why we designed savings and checking accounts with no fees or minimums. This is banking reimagined. What's in your bank?
Keep the good going today with a great tasting cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee, made from 100% Arabica beans. McCafe. Good is brewing.
Jordan and Jamie Foxx.
First and 10 for the Steelers from the 12. Handoff, James Conner out to the 15-yard line. The former Pitt Panther, who battled cancer and successfully defeated it. Steelers hoping to defeat the Patriots on the road at Gillette Stadium for the first time in Roethlisberger's career. We're going to have 3 wide on second down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shotgun, man in motion now. That's Juju Smith-Schuster to the top of your screen. Roethlisberger looking his way, hits him at the 20-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh at the 23.
And he comes off a year in which he had 111 catches.
And this was the question coming in here tonight. Juju Smith-Schuster, who would he get? Would he get the double team or would he get Stephon Gilmore? So far in the first 2 plays, it has been Stephon Gilmore steps up, answers.
Empty backfield. 4 wide. And tight end to the left of the line of scrimmage. Roethlisberger dump off here to Juju. Second down. Handoff Connor. First down, they fake the give on the end around after the handoff. So on second and short, nice simple handoff to James Conner, who caught the previous reception. Was not Juju Smith-Schuster 2 plays in a row. That was my bad. First down, Pittsburgh once again on a James Conner run. 9:40 to play in the opening quarter. Tie ball game, 0-0. Pittsburgh the ball for the first time. New England has already gone 3 and out. 3 wide once again. Handoff Connor. Gain of 2 on 1st and 10.
Let's take a look at the New England defense.
John Simon, Ohio State. Dante Hutton, the University of Alabama. Jerome Benham, Purdue. Stephon Gilmore, South Carolina. Patrick Chung, Oregon Ducks.
Devin McCourty, LSU. Jonathan Jones, Jason McCourty, Rutgers. What's missing? Kyle Van Noy, because his wife, as we speak, is in labor.
Second and 8, another handoff. Jalen Samuels gain about another 2 yards. Third down on the way. Kyle Van Noy, as mentioned earlier, is inactive this evening. And they just said why. His wife is currently in labor as they are expecting a child. So Kyle Van Noy not playing this evening for the New England Patriots. 3rd and 6. Shotgun once again for Randy Fiechner's Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Samuels now to the right of Roethlisberger. Play clock winding down. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Deep down the far sideline, has a man. Complete, no. Incomplete, no flag on that. Are you kidding me? He basically got tackled and you don't throw the flag. Pass was intended for Johnny Holton, number 80, who they promoted from the practice squad just the other day. See your replay here. Yeah. Good no call after seeing the replay. In real time, it did look like a pass interference, but Pittsburgh punts. Barry gets it to the 18 before a fair catch is signaled for it. So New England will get the ball back with 7:54 to play in the opening quarter. Once again, thanks for tuning in and watching. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96, on social media. Just take a screenshot. Everything's right behind me. Gridiron 18, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Almost at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you if you have subscribed. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe. I'll have NFL and more college football predictions out this week, plus WWE Clash of Champions. That is next Sunday in Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, and super heart button as well. Thank you for those. Share this on social media. The links are actually in the description below if you're watching on playback on YouTube for social media for Gridiron 18, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. And then Cool Hand Luke 96 for myself, the Encyclopedia of Sports, over on Twitter and right here on Periscope. I will be live once again tomorrow night for the first game of the 2 Monday Night Football games to kick off 2019. Texans and Saints, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be live right here on Periscope doing live reactions, play-by-play of that as well. Hey, and if you're lucky too, might get some WWE Monday Night Raw, as Raw will head to the Garden in New York City. Madison Square Garden will host Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live this week for the first time in 10 years, as Raw and SmackDown this week are go-home shows for Clash of Champions next Sunday. King of the Ring will be finalized. We'll have a new King of the Ring next week. Also, Seth Frickin' Rollins and the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, for the Universal Championship. I said last night I really didn't know what the card was, so I checked into it. I looked at it. Those were the two big matches. Also, Roman Reigns, Eric Rowan, his attacker from the past couple weeks, past month really, in WWE about 2 weeks before SummerSlam a month ago. So next week, Clash of Champions. I'll be on live reactions play of that right here on Periscope next Sunday night. Next Saturday, Penn State at noon, September the 14th, 2019. So be sure to tune in right here on Periscope for that as well. Steelers will host the Seattle Seahawks next week at 1 o'clock on Fox. Patriots will play the Dolphins. Back to the action now from the 18-yard line. Patriots in shotgun, fake the give. Brady looking to throw, has a man at the 25-yard line, and Julian Edelman drops it incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. So keep an eye out for college football Week 3 predictions, NFL Week 2 predictions, and WWE Clash of Champions predictions. Subscribe on YouTube, like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring and myself, Coolhand Luke 96 on social media. Empty backfield now for Tom Brady. 5 wide, 3 to the top, 2 near side on 2nd and 10 from the 18. 7:50 to play in the first quarter. Tie ball game 0-0. And Brady pass completed the 20. Rex Burkhead, former Nebraska Cornhusker. Nebraska lost in overtime yesterday on the road to Colorado, 34-31. 1st and 10. New England going a little bit of hurry up. Simple slant over the middle. And empty backfield once again. 5 wide, 3 to the near side this time, 2 up top. 1st and 10, a Rita audible from the 35. Brady almost intercepted by the Pittsburgh Steelers just past midfield. Flag on the play.
And Clete Blakeman will make his first call of the night. It was 2nd and 10.
We're going to have pass interference on the New England Patriots. Pass interference on the offense. On the tight end, Izzo. And that's a good call. It was a clean pick. Shoulder to shoulder. Can't obviously do that, so instead of 1st and 10, 1st and 20, there's Roethlisberger talking with his offensive coordinator, Randy Fichtner, on the sideline. From the 25. Brady hands off. And out to the 33 goes James White.
We talked about the matchup a little bit earlier with
2nd down. Josh McDaniels, Patriots offensive coordinator, one-time Bronco head coach, almost took the Colt job as well almost 2 years ago after the Patriots defeated the Falcons in Super Bowl 51, the first Super Bowl to ever go to overtime. Super Bowl 54 this year in Miami on Groundhog Day, February 2nd. Another handoff on 2nd and 12 for the New England Patriots out to the 40-yard line. Goes James White once again. So Sony Michel and James White get the most carries for the Patriot offense. Rex Burkhead also there as well. They always go by committee. They have really, in Belichick's time in New England, have never really had a true number one other than Corey Dillon and Kevin Falk. 3rd and 5, Belichick, or Brady pass. That is Philip Dorsett towards the Patriots sideline that Bill Belichick is standing on, coaching the Patriots this evening. 1st down, New England. There's Mike Tomlin, the Steeler head coach. made of the 757. Gordon on the slant to the inside, opened up Dorsett to the sideline. Brady found him to the top of your screen, and first down. A little bit of a trickery now. A double pass. James White running down the far sideline. First down, 25-20 before being tackled. Brady with a pass to Julian Edelman behind the line of scrimmage. So that was not a forward pass. And then Edelman, a former quarterback at Kent State, with a forward pass to James White on the other side of the field. So they came near side and then far side, and James White up the far sideline to the 20-yard line. First and 10, empty backfield once again for New England. Pass complete. First down, New England once again. That's Josh Gordon. Makes a man miss and gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Tom Brady. 7 plays, 82 yards. A little over 3 minutes off the clock as New England puts up 6 pending a Stephen Gostkowski extra point, a missed tackle from Joe Hayden, who the Steelers just signed to an extension a couple weeks back. Tried bringing him down by his left foot, and then Chicolo ended up just pushing him in the end zone, trying to push him out of bounds. So Gordon touchdown from Brady. Extra point up and good by Stephen Gostkowski. 7-0 Patriots lead the Steelers. 4.5 to play in the opening quarter. Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, in theaters October the 4th. Looks like a damn good movie.
This is my absolute favorite. The cat is like reaching for the handle. It's got accents of cold, the beloved trolley.
Sometimes you have to say, like, do it again. We think you would really shine in the Aflac program.
Aflac? Coach Stephen, we have health insurance.
Did health insurance pay for everything?
Now Nick Saban recruiting for Aflac. Crimson Tide win over New Mexico State yesterday, 62-10.
Aflac sounds like a
They play South Carolina now next weekend. And conference play to open up the SEC.
Get to know us at Aflac.com.
The Voice, there's Blake Shelton. NASCAR, there's Dale Earnhardt Jr. NASCAR will be in Las Vegas next Sunday. The Voice comes back also in a couple weeks. Steelers, Patriots, the only 2 teams in NFL history to have 6 Super Bowl titles.
Patriots winning their first back in 01 and then open the stadium as you see Keith Butler going over things with his defense.
Gostkowski kicking off. And going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh will begin at the 25-yard line.
You know, sometimes as a running back, you have to be a little bit of an actor. Watch this one. James White's going to do a little play fake, and we all should have known when he was loafing that it was Next big play, Steelers make a mistake. There goes Flash Gordon into the end zone.
From the 25, Roethlisberger in shotgun on 1st and 10. Man in motion. Toss. That is to Jalen Samuels, excuse me, number 38.
Steelers really killed the Patriots with the last time. And they did this
A Swiss Army knife type of running back.
and they lead up here through this thing. And it really
Can line up in the backfield for you. Can line up at fullback,
Samuels had 142 yards.
tight end, slot receiver.
Patriots chose the double team.
Hell, you want to put him at linebacker, he's big enough. He's actually in the slot right now. Man in motion, that's Juju Smith-Schuster now to the near side. 2nd and 9. Fake the toss, and then give it to Samuels on the shuffle pass over the middle, out to the 30-yard line. Flag on the play. Hightower on the stop. Let's see what the yellow flag's for. Holding on number 78 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Alejandro Villanueva, the former U.S. Army Ranger. Gonna back it up 10 yards. Villanueva, the left tackle. I don't really know how that's a hold because Hightower put Villanueva on his ass, but you want to call holding on the tackle that got put on his ass. Okay, so be it. 2nd and 18 from the 17. And Roethlisberger pass complete to number 11. That's Dante Moncrief, former Colt and Jaguar. They both lost this afternoon. The Jaguars lost to the Chiefs and also lost their quarterback Nick Foles for the season, more than likely, after a broken clavicle on a touchdown pass. And then the Colts lost in overtime to the Los Angeles Chargers. 3rd and 15 on the way, injured Patriot on the field.
Mentioned His wife is in labor right now, so he is out. And we'll be back after this.
And they will go to commercial. 7-0 Patriots lead the Steelers. 3:15 to play in the first quarter. Injury timeout.
But we need to know where they are because they are threatened. Our camera traps allow us to have an eye in the mountains, taking thousands of pictures. Microsoft AI can do all these images, separate smaller bits from everything else. In 10 minutes instead of 10 days, it gives us time to do better research and save the threatened species.
Our members shop a little differently, so we reward every purchase.
Let's see what Kate said. For you, for all of us. That's for me.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Girl hotline.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I appreciate the offer, but I like it on the beach, not getting hit and all. Oh, there's perks. Sorry, Coach, we're not hiring. Hold up, I like your Day Beach.
Boy bands without dancing are just okay. Get a better than just okay unlimited plan. With Spotify Premium included on America's Best Network. Only from AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
If you're looking for the best place to pick up a pizza, might we recommend the place with pizza in the name. Call Pizza Hut now to pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hockey going to be starting up a week from tonight with the preseason. The regular season will begin on October the 2nd.
So Michael Bennett now wearing Patriots went to Tampa, back to Seattle where he won a Super Bowl, Eagles last year. And then
Michael Bennett played for the Buccaneers. Third and 15. Trips near side, and that's a false start on Pittsburgh. Slot receiver, number 11, Dante Moncrief. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Still third down, 3rd and 20 now. Come on. It's the little things. Let's go. Austin 3:16 to play in the first. 3rd and 20. Man in motion. Trips near side once again now. Roethlisberger looking to throw over the middle. One-handed catch at the 20. That is the rookie out of Toledo, Deontay Johnson, who the Steelers drafted in the 3rd round this past year in the draft, but not going to be enough for a first down. 4th down, Jordan Berry on the punt once again. And that's all Roethlisberger had downfield, so it was the only decision he could potentially make. Berry punt up and away, fielded at the 20-yard line, maybe a block in the back. See if they throw a flag now. No flag. And return out until the 35-yard line, I do believe. Now they're bringing up Antonio Brown, former Pittsburgh Steeler, who was traded to the Oakland Raiders in the offseason, and then was actually released by those Raiders yesterday morning, and then around 5 o'clock last night signed a 1-year deal with the New England Patriots. Not playing this evening, not eligible. He will play, though, next week for the Patriots against the Dolphins. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line is where they spotted it at. Pass over the middle, complete. That's Josh Gordon at the 45. And 1st down and 10 for the New England Patriots. Simple post, just right over the middle. And 1st and 10 now at the 40. Empty backfield once again for Tom Brady and company. Under 2 to play in the first. Brady gets the snap looking near side, complete at the 35. That's James White, number 28.
So here was Antonio Brown arriving at a nearby airport in Warwick, Rhode Island.
Antonio Brown flew into the Boston area this morning. Business is now booming the Patriot way, so he says, in a number 84 Patriot jersey. However, Ben Watson wears number 84 for the Patriots. So we'll have to see if he gives that up to AB or not. AB got a payday. Ben Watson will probably be getting a payday, as well as Brown will more than likely buy that number off of the veteran tight end. Sonny Michel on the carry. Right at the 1st down marker. See if they give him the 1st down or not. And 3rd and 1. However, on the next play, that last carry right there, Michel does get the 1st down. As the Patriots will move the chains once again, up 7-0 over the Steelers, as the game clock is winding down to end the first quarter, now under 10 seconds. And it doesn't look like the Patriots are going to snap the ball to end the quarter. So end of the first quarter, Patriots up 7-0 on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Tom Brady to Josh Gordon as we go to commercial end of the first quarter. Now Peyton Manning, NFL 100 press conference for Sunday Night Football, maybe, just the NFL in general.
And you miss it because you're doing laundry?
What I miss?
Kidding.
I was doing laundry.
Don't worry, because the NFL has teamed up with Tide. Join Tuesday.
NFL moves laundry night
That's right.
to Tuesday.
Sundays are now 100% NFL.
Sundays are now 100% NFL.
Tuesdays?
Sundays are not for laundry.
Wash it on Tuesday.
Cool.
Tuesday is now laundry night. If it's Sunday night, it's Tuesday night. It's got to be Tide. Hashtag laundry night. Use that hashtag and share this live stream on social media. Saturdays are for college football. Sundays are for the NFL.
Laundry night? The Voice is on Tuesday. I mean,
Actually,
for laundry. Everyone knows
The
that.
Voice.
That's when I do it. Yeah, she looks spotless.
The Voice is saying laundry night is now Sunday nights because The Voice is on Mondays and Tuesday.
That is that.
It seems like NBC, along with the NFL, are going back and forth with Tide on what night is laundry night. So I'll bring up the question, what night is laundry night for you? Is it Sunday? Or is it Tuesday? Or hell, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? When do you do laundry? So at the end of the first, Patriots lead 7-0. So thanks for tuning in and watching. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. And we'll get back to the action here momentarily. Patriots have the ball, now going right to left across your television screen to begin the second quarter.
I've been fighting these companies my whole life.
They are lying to us to make a moment. You can't just
September 23rd on NBC.
Tonight's aerial coverage being brought to you by Geico as you look down upon this maze. Imagine trying to do that, how long it took that guy or his friends to make that maze. There's a thank you to the retired Rob Gronkowski spiking the ball as he did.
1st and 10 from the 29.
Before
For the New England Patriots, Brady under center, fake the give, pass over the middle, complete on the slant. That is Josh Gordon inside the 20 now, as the Patriots enter the red zone to begin the second quarter.
He can keep on the straight and narrow, and then they have to him around and out.
Yeah, Josh Gordon going against his old teammate there, Joe Hayden. Both of them played in Cleveland together, and both of them moved on up a little bit.
Second down.
Brady hands off.
Fighting his way for a first down.
First down, New England.
Sony Michel, who
That was Sony Michel on the carry, number 26.
last out of Georgia.
There's Brady and Gronk pregame during the unveiling of the 6th Super Bowl championship banner. Gronkowski, as mentioned, retired after last season. Talk about Tide. He was in those Tide commercials before. Brady pass over the middle complete. Edelman at the 15 before being brought down at the 11.
He started the night with 499 career receptions, and so that is a milestone for Julian. Number 500. And he's already completed a pass tonight for 32 yards.
Super Bowl MVP, and nobody deserves it more. And that is one hard-working son of a gun. Gets here about 5 o'clock in the morning, catching balls on the jugs machine. He deserves whatever he gets.
Brady handoff once again. First down inside the 10. First and goal coming up.
Inside the 9-yard line.
One of the changes up front, Ted Karras is playing the center position now for David Andrews, and this is a heck of a battle in here. Karras is a big physical guy. Hargrave just as big and just as physical, but that's a nice block that time by Karras. So, yeah, you can establish a run game, and really Karras probably is a more physical presence in this running game than was David Andrews, but the communication with Brady and all the things things that Andrews could do. They elected him captain, despite the fact that he wasn't.
And it looks like New England's going to call a timeout. Play clock winding down. New England does indeed call their first timeout of the first half. 12 and a half to play. Still first and goal. We are family.
Defensive tackle, that was the grandfather. Played for George Hallis. There's his father, Ted Jr., was a replacement player with the Redskins in the strike year 87 when they won the Super Bowl. And you got Ted playing for Belichick, so the family has played for Hallis, Gibbs, and Belichick. And of course, Alex Karras is grand uncle, actor, great football player.
Three wide near side. White in motion now, back into the backfield on first and goal from the 9. And a screen pass up top to White, gain of 2 as James White was lined up near side. Furthest towards the sideline, went in motion the whole way around. And Brady hit him with the screen pass, second and goal on the way.
Gamble for Kansas City against these Patriots last year. We know that one for sure.
Brady looking to throw. Pass incomplete. Just a little too much on that one for Rex Burkhead, number 34. Third and goal.
Well, we're seeing it all over the field that there are specific matchups that are happening here, and this is one to watch because James White is such a receiving threat. And Barron here knows he has to chase him across the field, but a little slow getting there. They switch up, and Hayden ends up making the play. But these linebackers now are really struggling to try and
Edelman in motion. In the slot now. Brady looking his way, now rolls out to his right up top. Pass a little too high for Josh Gordon. In the back corner of the end zone, incomplete. New England will have to settle for a field goal. 11:54 to play in the first half. Gostkowski about to attempt a 26-yard field goal, it looks like.
But they are using some help this time right here. The running back.
And T.J. Watt with pressure on that play. They say 25. Gostkowski kick up and good. Patriots now lead the Steelers 10-0 in the second quarter.
It doesn't matter where they came from or how you met them. Some you've known your entire life. Others just feel like it. They come in small groups, other thousands. But we call them all family. And everything's just better when you're with them. No matter how you family gets better in the first ever Hyundai Palisade with available class exclusive blind view money.
Did you know I grew up here? I used to come here every Saturday as a kid.
Do you still have family here?
A lot of cousins. It's nice to be back. This is it. The company's new home.
We'll finally have the space we need to keep expanding.
All your hard work is definitely paying off. Congratulations.
Thank you. At U.S. Bank, we believe hard work works. And that's why we work hard together to help your business realize its full potential. Payroll Club Strip.
I'm in.
Are you in?
Hustlers in theaters this Friday, and it looks like they'll be getting a little bit of the public.
And we have a drive-thru. Arby's, we have the meat.
There's Chase Winovich, the Pittsburgh native, played his college ball in Ann Arbor, Michigan, with the Michigan Wolverines, Tom Brady's alma mater. Drafted by the Patriots in this year's draft. Gostkowski kicks off. Switzer fills it inside the 5 and 3, out to the 21-yard line. And that's where Roethlisberger and company will begin their next drive, looking to put points on the board for the first time in 2019. Shotgun, empty backfield for Roethlisberger. Trips to your top. And Roethlisberger slant over the middle, complete. Switzer at the 25, brought down to the 28.
So Switzer comes up with the Cowboys. Third down back, slot guy goes to Oakland for a year at 36 receptions last year. Edelman typed it away.
Second and 2.
With a slot job, and he won it.
Empty backfield once again. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Switzer, and he's going to be a yard shy of the first down.
Switzer. Patrick comes over there to make it third down and 1.
But I like what Pitt is doing now. He's getting the ball out of his hands more quickly. He is going away from Juju Smith-Schuster because he has the coverage. Maybe the best cornerback.
Give it to Roosevelt Nix up the gut.
But you see the strategy unfolding. Ben Roethlisberger is going to have
Can't do that if you're in shotgun, though. So Pittsburgh in the shotgun, 3rd and 1.
6 out of 7, but for only 37 yards.
And probably a simple halfback draw. Yep. Connor, first down maybe, depending on the spot. Looks like you got enough to move the chains, but we'll see. They're going to take a official timeout to get the good old chain gang to come in and measure to see if it was enough for a first down or not.
shoots right into this gap and just gets wide.
To me, it looked like he had enough
Takes up both gaps, able to throw
for the first down, but that obviously is just an invisible yellow line on the field. If you're in attendance at the game, you can't see it. 4th and inches, just shy of the first down marker after the measurement, and Pittsburgh will punt as they're still only at. There's Brett Bielema on the sideline for the New England Patriots, former Wisconsin and Arkansas head football coach. Jordan Berry on to punt. Watch for a fake. Watch for a fake. I highly doubt it, though. Wouldn't roll it out, but still. 4th and inches. You can't get any closer than that.
He's earned this job. He has been really impressive in preseason returning kicks.
And with Pittsburgh only being at the 30-yard line, Jordan Berry gets the punt up and away. No fair catch. New England fields at the 20-yard line and gets about 15 yards on that return. So 10-0. Patriots lead the Steelers. 10.5 to play before halftime. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Chat questions and comments always greatly appreciated. Coming up at halftime, I will go over scores and stats from games earlier today in the National Football League. Week 1 kicked off this past Thursday with the Packers and Bears. Green Bay won that by a score of 10-3. Full slate of games earlier today. All those are now in the books with Sunday Night Football going on 2 tomorrow night to end Week 1 before Week 3 in college football starts on Friday. And then Week 2 in the NFL begins on Thursday with the Buccaneers and Panthers. You still have time as well right now to vote on the question of the day on Facebook and Twitter on who's going to win tonight's Sunday night football game in the National Football League between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. But coming up at halftime, scores and stats from games earlier and stats from the first half of tonight's Sunday night game between the two six-time Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers and New England Patriots. So New England will get the ball back when we return from commercial. But be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96, on social media. Take a screenshot. It'll last longer. Everything's right behind me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Gridiron 18. Subscribe on YouTube. Almost to 1,000 subscribers, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, Cool Hand Luke 96 over on Twitter and right here on Periscope. Hit that follow button, super like, and super heart button, and share this hashtag NFL, hashtag NFL 100, hashtag NFL kickoff, and hashtag SNF, along with hashtag PIT Pitt versus NE New England, as the Steelers and Patriots are facing off on Sunday Night Football to begin 2019 and the 100th season in the NFL. Normally, the defending Super Bowl champions will kick off the year on Thursday Night Football, but however, with it being NFL 100, they put the Packers and Bears on Thursday night. I totally get it. And then move the Patriot game on to Sunday Night Football to kick off versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. So back to the action, 1st and 10 from the 35 after a 15-yard return on the punt. And Brady hands off about a 2-yard run. That is Sony Michel, number 26. Dion Bush, Al Michaels, or Devin Bush? Devin Bush's father did play for the Falcons. Deontay Johnson, is who Michaels is probably referring to, the wide receiver out of Toledo. And then Devin Bush, the linebacker out of Michigan, wearing that number 55 Steelers jersey Joey Porter used to wear. Joey Porter was on the Steelers staff up until the end of last year. His son actually is on scholarship playing in Happy Valley for the Penn State Nittany Lions. There's Anthony Chickalo on the sideline, as well number 56 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 5 wide, but James White comes in the backfield with Tom Brady to the left of him. Bush trying to get after Tommy Boy, and incomplete once again for Brady. 4th and 7 coming up. And the Patriots will punt. Ryan Switzer back deep to receive. Patriots lead 10-0. Fair catch signal for the 30-yard line as Switzer runs under it and fields it. Commercial break once again. Steelers are out the ball, 30-yard line, down 10-0.
That's why the NFL chose Verizon. Because they need the massive capacity of 5G with ultra-wideband, so more streaming hosting fans can experience 5G all at once. This is happening in 13 stadiums all across the country. Now, Verizon 5G can do this for the NFL. Imagine what it can do for you. Week 1 concludes with a Monday Night Football doubleheader on ESPN. Then Week 2 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on NFL Network. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps.
Growing up, my father was my hero. I watched him fight to prove that nobody was above the law. He made me want to be a lawyer. But his job requires sacrifice. And he can't always be the father he wants to be. Now, we have a second chance to be a family. To stand up and fight for what's right. Together, we can change the world.
City Law. Premieres September 23rd on NBC. You've heard of running back by committee. Well, for the Patriots, who they call the defense by committee, of course, the guy in the middle is fairly instrumental. That's his son Steve on the left. That's Gerard Mayo, who was with the Pats from 08 through 15. And he has the headset on right now. Usually call it the defense, but they do it by committee. Bill is not named the defensive coordinator. Didn't either last year when Brian Flores basically had that role, now the head coach of the Dolphins. Ball is at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Pass intended for James Conner, number 30.
Pretty penalty-free game to this point. Only 2 against Pittsburgh and 1 against New England.
Holding on the New England defense prior to the pass. So 10-yard penalty, automatic first down. As Pittsburgh will move the ball downfield now past the 30-yard line with the penalty. First and 10 now. Ball going to be at the 35-yard line now. First and 10. And toss play to your top. Conner gets 5 to the 40. Second and 5 coming up. Defense holding only 5 yards, not 10 yards. So that's why I got moved from the 30 to the 35. Now at the 40, second and 5. After the 5-yard James Conner run. His Panthers play the Penn State Nittany Lions right here in Happy Valley on Saturday. Be sure to tune in and watch my live reactions at noon this upcoming Saturday of that game. Second and 5 from the 40. Actually, 1 year ago tonight, Pitt hosted Penn State at Heinz Field, a game that I was actually at. Another Conner run for 4 yards, third and 1 coming up. Penn State manhandled the Nittany Lions and the Panthers 51-6. Third and 1. Man in motion. And another toss play to the top. Same play they ran just a few plays ago. And Conner gets stuffed in the backfield. And fourth down.
I think they ran that same motion, and Collins saw it, got a step wider, and was able to shoot that Cowboys at a big acquisition. He went to Cleveland, got big money, and when he got released there, came back for Bill Belichick money.
Jordan Berry on to punt. And fair catch at the 20-yard line for the Patriots. They'll get the ball back with 6:58 to play before halftime.
is fearless, and AWS has proof. Expected to goal, and the only thing coming for Russell is an 800-pound pain brigade. He's forced to scramble like eggs in the morning, running crazy fast. Nobody is open. Catch probability is under 25%. And off! Is a monster. Next Gen Stats, powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS is out.
New England on top, 10-0 as they begin defense of their Super Bowl title. You know, you look at the schedule. Can you believe how many playoff teams from last year do you think New England faces in the first half of the season? In 8 games? No.
6 in their division.
Wow, none.
0.
I was going to say probably 8. First and 10, handoff Rex Burkhead, gain of 3. New England, in the first 8 weeks of the year, they face 0 playoff teams from last year.
Against Pittsburgh,
0.
18 touchdowns, no
Their schedule
interceptions, and the team
consists of those 8 weeks.
apart from that,
This is a really good pass rushing team, but so far Brady controlling the tempo of this game.
As Burkhead gets another carry.
setting up third and short.
New England has Pittsburgh this evening. They play at Miami, then host the Jets, at the Bills, at the Redskins, Giants at home on a Thursday night, and then the Jets on a Monday night the following week in East Rutherford before hosting Cleveland. Then they play the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore at M&T Bank on November 3rd. So 0 playoff teams before November the 3rd for the New England Patriots from last year. I was going to say at least 6 or 8 of them, but 0 playoff teams from last year, the first 8 weeks of the year for the defending Super Bowl champs. Brady pass on the previous play was complete to James White, and another first down for New England. Pass over the middle complete at the 48-yard line to Julian Edelman, who then scampers past the midfield.
They do this so well. They go to their big formations, pull back in the game, and go play action. You have no choice as a linebacker. That time, Devin Bush steps right up. And that gap in behind those linebackers, that has been such a staple of this offense for so long.
Brady's 10 of 16, 150 yards and a touchdown.
30-second play. Pittsburgh's
Roethlisberger still on the sideline. Pittsburgh still has not put any points on the board here in this game. Another pass complete, Julian Edelman at the 30 before being brought down at the 25. New England moves the chains once again. First down, Patriots. Wide open, right behind the linebacker, Devin Bush, the rookie out of Michigan. Chickalo also in the area, but Brady split them right over their heads and hit Edelman for another completion. First and 10 at the 25, fake the give. Brady looking to throw, has a man in the end zone, touchdown, Patriots. That is Philip Dorsett, former Miami Hurricane, drafted in the first round a couple years back by the Indianapolis Colts. Brady now 2 touchdown passes, 1 to Josh Gordon, 1 to Philip Dorsett, as New England moves 80 yards downfield and puts 6 more points on the board. 16-0. Patriots now lead the Steelers with 3:49 to play before halftime.
Looks left, he takes one step the wrong direction, and bingo, Brady has it.
Gostkowski, extra point, is up and good. Once again, 17-0 now. Will make that score for the Patriots over the Steelers. Brady absolutely picking apart the black and gold defense here in the first half. No pressure whatsoever on Tom Brady. New England has been successful so far at running the ball as well. And Brady, 10 seconds to throw every play. This is what happens. 17-0 now, Patriots lead. Brady on the sideline now next to his offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, who had Tim Tebow as his quarterback in Denver when he was the head coach. Those Broncos defeated the Steelers in overtime in the playoffs back in 2011, I do believe it was. Going to be down for a touchback in the end zone on the kickoff for Stephen Gostkowski. Switzer with the knee. Next Sunday for NASCAR, the NASCAR playoffs in 2019 will begin in Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Playoff standings: Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Truex Jr., Harvick, Logano, Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, Blaney. Rewind that about 5 seconds back. Blaney, William Byron, Eric Almirola, Clint Boyer, and Ryan Newman round out the field of 16 for the NASCAR playoffs in 2019. So now we'll fast forward, and we got a Pittsburgh first down in the meantime, so maybe that's what I need to do. Dante Moncrief was the intended target. Actually, 2nd and 10. Pass was incomplete. It looked like it was first down. Pass was incomplete. My bad. So maybe I just need to let it, stay still at live TV and not rewind or fast forward. But 2nd and 10, empty backfield from the 25. Moncrief was the intended target on the previous play. Incomplete, 2nd and 10, 25-yard line, empty backfield for Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense. 3:42 to play before halftime. Roethlisberger airing it out, deep down the near sideline, incomplete once again. Pass was once again intended for Moncrief, number 11. Ole Miss wideout in college. Played for the Colts and Jaguars previously in the NFL. Tomlin looking up at the scoreboard, watching the replay as Juju Smith-Schuster only has one catch at the start of the game. He is now getting double teamed as expected with Antonio Brown not in Pittsburgh. Brown now a New England Patriot. Roethlisberger airing it out once again, complete at the 40-yard line. And speak of the devil, Juju Smith-Schuster brought down 45-yard line.
Nicely done this time. He gets the inside position and able to take advantage. With Gilmore on his outside, make a sharp break, make a good catch, good throw by Ben Roethlisberger. And if they ever needed a play, it was right there.
Pittsburgh will receive the second half kick. So get some points here. Get a touchdown or more points on your first drive of the second half, you're right back in the ball game. Switzer with the catch, second down coming up.
Yeah, there's nothing the Patriots like doing more than messing around with the opposing quarterback. But that time Roethlisberger saw it, took advantage. They came with both linebackers up and tried to run late out of there. But too late, Ben saw it, took advantage. Fell out of his hands.
Empty backfield, 5 wide at the 45. Roethlisberger near sideline, going for it all, has a man, incomplete. Overthrows the second-year wideout out of Oklahoma State. Fred Biletnikoff, winner 2 years back. James Washington, 3rd and 9.
Don't know if he still has it, but James Washington has been the big play threat
3rd and 9, empty backfield for the 3rd straight play. And a quick pass near side, complete. And Juju gonna get about 8 yards before being brought down. That's actually number 18, not 19. That was number 18, Deontay Johnson, the rookie out of Toledo. So 4th and 1, 2 minutes to play in the first half, as we are now at the 2-minute warning. Another NFL 100 Tide commercial with Peyton Manning.
I'd like to apologize for moving laundry night to Tuesday.
Peyton apologizes for moving laundry night to Tuesday.
While we are committed to keeping Sundays laundry-free,
NFL to stop crushing singers' dreams on the voice.
Tide is America's
Sundays still not for laundry.
We believe there are plenty of other nights of the week for laundry.
Hey, so the NFL doesn't want people doing their laundry during Sunday Night Football.
But that's when everyone does it. When else would you do it?
When our show is on?
Definitely NBC with the NFL and Tide, as this is another NBC show throughout the week, as they are now saying
This isn't over, Manning.
laundry night is on Sundays still. NFL Shop has entered the hood, and NFL football as well being played.
There are a lot of ways to offer hope. Our way is by donating a portion of every Hyundai sold to Hyundai Hope on Wheels to help find a cure for childhood cancer, so families can come home for good. Hope is our greatest feature, and it comes standard on every Hyundai. Memphis, birthplace of the blues, but this town is so much more. Inspired me to come along, because when you stand up for what's right, you never stand alone.
Mike Tirico in the studio. Toyota halftime coming up. Kyler Murray fast close to an unbelievable comeback in his first ever start. And the familiar faces back in Dallas, and they look great. See you for the Toyota halftime in a bit. Back to Alan Chris and Fox Sports.
Pittsburgh ball, they will go for it with 2 minutes to play in the first half. 4th and 1. Roethlisberger under center. And Roethlisberger calls a timeout. Why the hell didn't you just try to draw him offside and then punt? Take a delay game, back it off, and punt. I get you have 3 timeouts, you got to use them before halftime anyway, but
He has 2 catches. 1, 2, there you go. And here's what the rest of the night has been like for Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju knew that Gilmore is a very physical guy. He wants to get his
Roethlisberger obviously didn't like what he saw, as the Patriots were probably expecting a quarterback sneak from Roethlisberger on a long 4th and 1. Juju Smith-Schuster only 2 catches, 26 yards this evening. 4th and 1 for Pittsburgh. Empty backfield, 5 wide and shotgun for Roethlisberger. Play clock winding down now. They get it off. Slant. Actually incomplete. And turnover on downs. New England will get the ball back. Up 2.5 scores, 17-0. With 1:57 to play in the first half. Brady, wouldn't be surprised they go for the deep ball here on the first play of this upcoming drive. Hit Dante Moncrief right in the chest and he dropped it. Heard footsteps incomplete for the first-year wideout for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Has played for the Colts and Jaguars there before. Screen pass near side, Rex Burkhead. First down, New England at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
And the worst part for Pittsburgh is the number of plays this defense is having to defend on opening.
First and 10. 1:40 to play before halftime. Coming up at halftime. Scores from earlier and stats from the first half. Empty backfield for New England. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Chat questions and comments always greatly appreciated. Brady looking to throw over the middle, complete. Burkhead with the catch. His helmet does, though, come off, so he'll have to come out for a play. Second down. Second and 5. Brady looking to throw over the middle, incomplete. 10 for Edelman, no flag on the play. Might have got away with one there, though. It did look like Edelman was held. Thank you guys for the likes, the super likes, and the super hearts. Keep those coming. Share this on social media as well with hashtags NFL, NFL 100, NFL Kickoff, Sunday Night Football, SNF, and Pitt versus New England, PIT versus NE. Live reactions, play-by-play with the Encyclopedia Sports, Coolhand Luke 96. That's me. Like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring, Gridiron Ring 18, and myself, Coolhand Luke 96 on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Periscope. 3rd and 5 for Brady and the Patriots. First down completion. James White for running out of bounds to stop the clock. 54 seconds and 2 timeouts for the Patriots before halftime, up 17-0.
Beautifully done by Isaiah Webb. Watch him pass this stunt off right here and protect.
Good blocking by New England up front. The Steelers have not been successful at getting to Brady the whole entire first half, picking apart the black and gold defense. First and 10, empty backfield. Brady looking to throw once again. Complete at the 24. That's Philip Dorsett, who has one of 2 Brady touchdown passes. The other 2, the former Cleveland Brown, Josh Gordon, who was reinstated right before the season started and is playing this evening. Antonio Brown, though, on the other hand, not eligible for tonight's game after just signing with the Patriots last night. He will play, though, next week versus the Dolphins. Pass over the middle, incomplete. 10 for Rex Burkhead, 3rd and 6 coming up. 27 seconds to play before halftime. The Patriots still have 2 timeouts.
And they did that. They got Mark Barron, they got Devin Bush, they got guys, Ulysses Gilbert, that could cover one-on-one backs and tight ends going up the field.
A Rita audible. Rita must mean pass. And almost intercepted by Terrell Edmonds, second-year linebacker out of Pokeyville in Blacksburg, Virginia, for Virginia Tech. 4th and 6 coming up. Goskowski on to attempt another field goal.
Offensive lineman on this team. Jack Mason's as powerful a guy run blocking as you'll find, and he just got dropped.
And the thing about that was Edmonds almost picked it off. James White still almost caught it. 41-yard field goal attempt, 21 seconds. Kick up and good for the Patriots, 20-0 now, right before halftime.
Special premier event, limited commercial interruptions in the NHL last season's shocking cliffhangers of Amsterdam returns September 24th on NBC.
Now, you know what I was just thinking about?
Yes, sir.
Antonio Brown's watching this.
She is.
And he's thinking, you know what? They really don't have to have me. Right? I mean, you're watching this, you go, this team's the world champs, and they're 20-0 lead on the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the really tough teams in the division. And you wonder
touchback once again. Pittsburgh with 2 timeouts, 17 seconds. Will start at the 25. First and 10. See if they can drive downfield some and potentially put up some points before halftime. They will receive the second half kick. At halftime, stats of the first half, plus scores from earlier games in the National Football League. Also, a quick recap from games I predicted in college football this weekend. Keep an eye out for college football week 3, NFL week 2, and WWE Clash of Champions predictions over on Gridiron Ring's YouTube channel as well this week. 25-yard line, first and 10 for the black and gold, and Roethlisberger's just going to hand off to, that is James Conner out to the 29, and that's going to do it for the first half. New England leads the Steelers 20-0 to end the first half of both teams' first game of 2019, as the Patriots did unveil their Super Bowl 53 championship banner as they join the Steelers as the only 2 franchises in NFL history with 6 Super Bowls. But now some scores from the earlier games in the National Football League, plus stats of the first half with Pittsburgh and New England. But first, as always, be sure, if you haven't done so already, like, follow, and subscribe Gridiron Ring, Gridring 18, and myself, the Encyclopedia of Sports, Coolhand Luke 96 on social media. Links are actually in the description below if you're watching on playback on YouTube. I uploaded Buffalo Penn State live reactions from last night on YouTube late last night, so go check those out if you missed the live stream from last night. Penn State defeated the Buffalo Bulls 45-13. But Gridiron 18, Coolhand Luke 96, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Periscope. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. I always try to answer them to the best of my ability. Super like, and super heart button, and share this, as it is halftime for Sunday Night Football. About 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. Hashtag NFL, hashtag NFL 100, as the NFL is celebrating 100 years this year. Hashtag NFL Kickoff, hashtag SNF, hashtag Steelers, hashtag Patriots, hashtag Pitt versus New England, PIT versus NE. So week 1 in the National Football League began this past Thursday night with the Packers and Bears from Soldier Field in Chicago. They actually went back to 1919 and played this game. It seemed like Packers won by a score of 10-3. Earlier today, though, the Chiefs defeated the Jaguars 40-26. Jaguars are now without their starting quarterback, Nick Foles, for the foreseeable future, as he is out indefinitely with a broken clavicle. Vikings 28-12 winners over the Atlanta Falcons. At home, Titans 43-13 over the Cleveland Browns in Rock and Rollville of Cleveland, Ohio. They actually scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone to win that football game. Baker Mayfield had 3 interceptions. Thank you guys for the chat, questions, and comments. I'll get to that here momentarily. Bills and Jets 17-16. The Buffalo Bills came back and defeated Gang Green. The Baltimore Ravens absolutely pounded the Miami Dolphins 59-10. In South Beach, the Philadelphia Eagles came back and won over the Washington Redskins 32-27. At the Link in Philadelphia, Los Angeles Rams came east, defeated the Carolina Panthers 30-27 behind a better second half from Todd Gurley, running the ball, and then 1 touchdown pass from Jared Goff. The other Los Angeles team, the Chargers, new stadium will be ready for next year in Inglewood. The Chargers defeated the Colts in overtime 30-24 earlier today. Seahawks came from behind, defeated the Cincinnati Bengals at home 21-20. Cowboys put up 35 on the New York Football Giants in Big Blue as Dak Prescott threw for over 400 yards and 4 touchdowns to defeat the Giants 35-17. 49ers used 2 pick sixes on the road in Tampa, Florida against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to defeat the Bucs in Bruce Arians' first game back as a head coach, 31-17. Final in overtime, we had a tie game as the Lions and Cardinals tied at 27. Second consecutive year, week 1, we had a tie football game. Last year, it was the Browns and Steelers. This year, Lions and Cardinals, 27 apiece. Now at halftime, Steelers and Patriots, 20-0. The Patriots lead. Tomorrow night, though, on Monday Night Football, a doubleheader to kick off the year. Texans and Saints at 7 o'clock, and then also Broncos and Raiders in the nightcap at 10:15. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. The best 60 seconds of the NFL today for Sunday Night Football on NBC as they are recapping what I literally just went over. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Stats from the first half, though, between the Steelers and Patriots. Ben Roethlisberger throwing for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first half is 9 of 14 and 65 yards. James Conner leads the way. Pittsburgh rushing 8 carries, 18 yards. Jalen Samuels 2 carries and 4 yards. Juju Smith-Schuster 2 of 26. Deontay Johnson 2 of 17. Ryan Switzer 3 catches for 10 yards. New England, Tom Brady 16 of 25, almost 200 yards passing in the first half, has 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. Edelman also has 1 pass, 1 completion, 1 of 1, 32 yards to James White. White also has 3 carries for 24 yards in the backfield. Sonny Michel 8 of 11, Rex Burkhead 2 of 7, Brandon Bolden also 1 carry, 7 yards. James White receiving, 5 catches, 56 yards. Julian Edelman 3 of 49. Philip Dorsett has 1 of those Tom Brady touchdowns, 3 of 37. Rex Burkhead 3 of 33. Josh Gordon has the other Tom Brady touchdown, 2 catches, 29 yards. And then Jacoby Myers, number 16, the New England Patriots, has his first ever NFL catch for 22 yards. Stephen Gostkowski also 2 of 2 on field goals. Yesterday in college football, we had a lot of double overtime games. Actually, the last game, or next to last game that got over last night around 2 a.m. Eastern time, it was Minnesota and Fresno State out on the West Coast, and the Golden Gophers ended up picking up the win in double overtime over the Fresno State Bulldogs. So a big win for the Big Ten as they traveled out west. UCLA did not play Washington yesterday. They did not. UCLA played San Diego State. UCLA did lose to the Aztecs. I lost that game. I incorrectly picked that game. Washington lost to Cal. That game didn't get over until about 4 a.m. this morning because it did not start until about midnight. They had about an hour and a half, 2-hour rain delay in Seattle last night. Thunder and lightning. Brett Favre and Patrick Mahomes now playing some catch. So yeah, chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. I didn't mention what, or don't mention it. Don't mention what. What did I mention that you don't want me to mention? I totally missed what you were saying there, but I'll go over everything that happened yesterday now in college football. I actually went 13-9 record-wise for my predictions. Right now in the NFL, I'm 7-3. Oh, Nebraska, yeah, they lost to Colorado in overtime yesterday on the road, and now Nebraska will host Northern Illinois next week. Did I miss some comments that came through or something like that? Because you guys are acting like I'm not talking about what you guys had said or something. I clearly saw them come through, and that's why I said keep them coming. But, yeah, all I see is don't mention it, and then obviously somebody said that UW had lost to UCLA, but UW didn't even play UCLA yesterday. UCLA lost to San Diego State. Washington lost to Cal, 20-19. I incorrectly picked that game too. Okay, I'm good. All right. So yeah, if you guys have chat questions and comments, let me know in the comment section below. It is halftime with the Steelers and Patriots, 20-0 New England leads. But yeah, 13-9 for myself yesterday in college football. Keep an eye out for my college football week 3 predictions as well. But yeah, college football week 2 started on Friday night for myself. I'm just going to go over everything that I predicted in my video. Virginia defeated William & Mary. Got that right. Boise State defeated Marshall. Got that right. Ohio State 42-0 over the Cincinnati Bearcats. Correctly picked that one as well. Can't go wrong with some STP. Michigan, close call for the Wolverines against Army. They won in double overtime up in Ann Arbor at the Big House, 24-21. Maryland put up 63 on Syracuse. Terrapins are now ranked 21st in the country. Syracuse will host Clemson next Saturday night on ABC. Virginia Tech got revenge on Old Dominion. Picked that game right. Missouri defeated West Virginia. Purdue defeated Vanderbilt. Clemson over Texas A&M. Colorado, as previously mentioned a couple times, defeated Nebraska 34-31 in overtime. San Diego State over UCLA. Central Florida over Florida Atlantic. BYU in double overtime defeated Tennessee. Tennessee is now 0-2 for the first time since 1988. Penn State over Buffalo 45-13. LSU defeated Texas last night. That was a great back and forth game. Oregon put up 70 plus on Nevada. We've been waiting all day for Sunday night. It is now halftime. Patriots lead 20-0. Michigan State Spartans defeated Western Michigan. Ole Miss over Arkansas. Brett Bielema's Razorbacks. Previously, he's now in New England as an assistant with Bill Belichick, also former Wisconsin head coach as well. Miami 0-2 for the first time since 1978. Who would have thought the U would be 0-2 to start the 150th season in college football, but North Carolina defeated the Hurricanes last night. And then Cal over Washington. USC defeated Stanford. And Minnesota in double overtime to defeat Fresno State. 13-9 record-wise in week 2 of college football. And then, as mentioned earlier as well, with the NFL, 7-3 coming into tonight's game on Sunday Night Football. 0-2 to start the week, though. I picked the Bears and I picked the Browns. They both lost. Packers and Titans won. Picked Baltimore right over Miami. Picked Minnesota right over Atlanta. Also picked Eagles and Rams over the Redskins and Panthers, respectively. Also Chargers, Seahawks, and 49ers over the Colts, Bengals, and Buccaneers. And then I picked the Giants over the Cowgirls. So I got that one wrong, but 7-3. Only losses, Bears, Browns, and Giants. Have the Steelers tonight, but I did say New England would probably end up winning. But with myself, and Luke 96, being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I have to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers week in and week out, whether you guys like it or not. So 7-3 as we now start the second half. Pittsburgh receives, and tomorrow night we have Saints Texans and Raiders Broncos on Monday Night Football. So yes, Mac Brown has returned to college football, and he is back in Chapel Hill with the North Carolina Tar Heels. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers as we begin the second half, though, of Sunday Night Football from the 25-yard line. Steelers looking to throw. Roethlisberger pass complete. James Conner to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up.
It'll be 2nd down and 5. Hightower and Simon in the tackle. Again, New England playing without Kyle Van Noy, who was their leading tackler last year. His wife in labor, and still that defense razor sharp.
I'm telling you, and I would have said, if you asked me who was the MVP of the entire playoffs last year for the Patriots on defense, I would have said Kyle Van Noy. He was amazing during that playoff run.
2nd and 5. Vance, Ronald McDonald in motion. And Roethlisberger looking to throw. Has a man at the first down marker. First down Steelers. That is Ryan Switzer, number 10. Former North Carolina Tar Heel. Played for the Raiders and Cowboys before being traded to Pittsburgh 2 years ago. First and 10 from the 37. 13:47 in the third as we just started the second half. Trips near side. Play clock winding down. Roethlisberger, quick slant, almost intercepted. Incomplete. Pass intended for Juju Smith-Schuster out of USC.
They make you believe something and then fool you. You've got Simon is going to come in and then drop it right back underneath this thing and nearly ends up with the interception. Makes you believe a little bit like James Harrison, remember, in the Super Bowl? I know you remember.
Man in motion once again. And Roethlisberger pump fake. Has a man incomplete. Intended for Juju once again. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Share this on social media. And 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Switzer in the backfield to the left of Big Ben. Roethlisberger going for it all near sideline. James Washington, perfect ball for the OK State Cowboy. Big game, biggest play of the game for the Steelers as we're now early in the second half. First down, black and gold.
We talked about how fast Jason McCourty was, but watch what Washington does here.
Washington stepping up into that number 2 role now behind Juju Smith-Schuster, with Antonio Brown no longer in the Steel City. Got traded to Oakland, but then released yesterday, signed with the Patriots last night. Not playing this evening. We'll play next week versus the Miami Dolphins. Pump fake after faking the give to the running back, and pass incomplete in the end zone and intended for Dante Moncrief once again, who has dropped every single pass thrown his way this evening. Catch the damn football. Double coverage, but still. You went up and got it in the end zone, and you dropped it. Should have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10 from the 18. Roethlisberger with the throw once again. Actually keeps it for himself. and then dives at the 11-yard line. 3rd and short, about 3rd and 3. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He might have, he might not have. Thanks for joining, guys. Share this on social media, chat questions and comments. Always greatly appreciated. Follow me right here on Periscope, Cool Hand Luke 96. I'll be live tomorrow night as well. Monday Night Football, Texans and Saints, and if you're lucky, maybe some WWE Monday Night Raw. 3rd and 3 from the 11. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Pump fake. Back corner of the end zone, flag on the play. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Deontay Johnson, number 18, the rookie out of Toledo. And we'll have to see what the flag is. Maybe a hold. Prior to the pass, holding on the New England defense. Be a 5-yard automatic first down penalty. So you are behind some. I am live TV, so thanks for tuning in and watching. I'm watching my live reactions play this evening of Steelers and Patriots. Hell, you might as well just watch me call the game as I see it rather than being 10 seconds behind and already knowing what happens. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Roethlisberger moving around in the backfield, and he gets sacked and the ball comes out. However, Pittsburgh lands on it, and they actually gained some yards on that. Inside the 5-yard line, down to the 4. Thank you, Ramon Foster, number 73, as Foster recovers the Big Ben Roethlisberger strip sack fumble. Even better. That should be the way everybody listens. Watch the game on mute and listen to myself, the Encyclopedia Sports, Cool Hand Luke 96. Twitter and Periscope. Hit that follow button. 2nd and goal. Handoff, Connor. He's going to dive for the goal line. Gets brought down to 1-0. 3rd and goal coming up. Pittsburgh trying to get on the board for the first time in this ball game this evening. Brady starting to warm up on the sideline. Randy Fiechner, Mike Tomlin on the Steelers sideline. Play clock at 2-1, and Pittsburgh's going to have to call a timeout. Jesus Christ. Obviously, you might as well try to get it right. You get stuffed, though. You kick a field goal and you miss a chip shot. Calling that timeout's just a waste. You're going to need that later on. Now, obviously, if you score, still a iffy timeout. I know you're at the 1, 3rd and goal. About to punch it in, hopefully, but still, you might need that timeout down the road. 3rd and goal in shotgun from the 1-yard line. This isn't 1975 anymore. Back corner of the end zone, and Moncrief once again could not run under it. Incomplete. 4th and goal, and you might as well send Boswell out and get some points on the board. I don't know why you're throwing a fade to the back corner of the end zone, 3rd and 1 from the 1-yard line. Run it up the gut. I don't care if they know it's coming. run it up the gut. 9 times out of 10, you're still going to get the damn end zone. Boswell last year lost the Steelers some games, cost them the playoffs in my opinion. Chip shot field goal up and good though, 20-3 now, as he's 1 for 1 now on the season. 13-20 last year, but with 10:17 to go in the third, Pittsburgh gets on the board, now down only 20-3. And I wish Applebee's would still have all you can eat, but they did away with it once a year. At least they have endless fries like Red Robin, yum. But commercial break, chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Pittsburgh finally on the goddamn board, 20-3 against New England on Sunday Night Football to kick off the season. So like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring, Gridiron 18, Cool Hand Luke 96, social media. No reason why you shouldn't have liked, followed, or subscribed already. Everything's right behind me. Take a screenshot on your mobile device or on your computer or laptop. Everything's right behind me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Gridiron 18. If you don't have Facebook, if you don't have Twitter, if you don't have Instagram, make one. It's not that hard. Everybody has one by now. If you don't have a YouTube channel, make one. Be sure to subscribe. Almost at 1,000 subscribers. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be making a thank you video to all 1,000 subscribers if I can talk. Also, follow Cool Hand Luke 96 myself. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Twitter, and right here on Periscope as well. Like, and super heart button. Share this on social media. And, you know, you can use whatever hashtag you would like. I would prefer you use the hashtag NFL or NFL 100 or NFL Kickoff. It's been an exciting day in the National Football League. It'll end tomorrow night, week 1 will, with 2 Monday night games. I will be live right here on Periscope, Texans and Saints at 7 o'clock. Might come on a little after 7, but I will be live right here on Periscope tomorrow night as well. And as mentioned, if you're lucky, WWE Monday Night Raw, live reactions for the playoff, that as well as it is Go Home Show for Clash of Champions next Sunday night. Some historic images in the Steeler history along with the Patriots, with all 6 Super Bowl championships, from Bradshaw to Roethlisberger and everyone in between, from Brady to Edelman and everyone in between. Boswell kicks off, as this is a matchup of the only 2 6-time Super Bowl champions in NFL history. Bolden on the return out to the 20-25 before being brought down. Johnny Holton on the tackle, number 80. Tom Brady now 42 years old and still playing the game of football. Has 2 touchdown passes this evening. 1 to Josh Gordon, 1 to Philip Dorsett. So yeah, also be sure to hit the like, and super heart button. Chat questions and comments, always get appreciated. There a moment ago, I thought I know damn well I saw comments come on through, but then for some reason they weren't on my end, but everything's coming on through now. And pass complete to the 40-yard line. Julian Edelman, first down and 10. New England as they move the chains once again. Just want to make sure, too, if you guys would, please send more comments on through just to make sure they are working. And then let me know, connection-wise, if everything is running smoothly on your end. I was told recently connection issues for some people, but it seems like we're all good and clear here this evening. 1st and 10 from the 42 for New England. And Sonny Michel going to be brought down to the backfield by T.J. Watt, the younger brother of Texan defensive end J.J. Watt. Both played their college ball in Madison, Wisconsin at Camp Randall Stadium for the Wisconsin Badgers. Sounds good. Thank you, and thank you. And once we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, if I can talk by that point, if I'm not slurring my words or talking too fast, I will make a thank you video on YouTube for 1,000 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring and myself. Social media links are actually in the description if you're watching on playback on YouTube. And if you don't have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, make one. It's not that hard. All you have to do is have an email. 3rd and 10, 42-yard line. Trips near side. Man in motion now. Brady in shotgun. And Brady looking to throw. Deep down the middle, wide open at the 15. Philip Dorsett, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 26-3. Patriots lead the Steelers. As that drive only took 4 plays and 75 yards, a little over 2 minutes. Broken coverage. Broken, busted, open radio coverage. As Philip Dorsett now has 2 touchdowns on the evening. Literally ran right down the middle of the goddamn field. How the hell do you get that wide open? Jam them, do something. Don't let them get that wide open. And Brady hit what looked like Randy Moss wide open down the middle of the field. Philip Dorsett, though, 2 touchdowns now on the night for the former Colt. 27-3, Patriots lead. Dorsett played his college ball in Miami with the U. Hurricanes, as mentioned, lost to North Carolina yesterday. After being off last week, they lost to Florida, though, week 0, 2 weeks ago, and are now 0-2 for the first time since 1978. Tennessee 0-2 for the first time since 1980. Starting to think after the Lions and Cardinals tied earlier, the NFL needs to change the overtime rule. I don't know what you guys think about that, but the NFL needs to really sit down and discuss what they should do about overtime if, you know, it really comes down to it. Teams are going to tie at the end of overtime. Really just let them play until somebody wins. Or do it like college. Go to double overtime, go to triple overtime. Saw a new rule for college overtime. Once you hit the 5th overtime now, you will start at the 3-yard line. And if you score, you have to go for 2. And you continue to go for 2 points until somebody wins, basically. So no more 6, 7, 8 overtime games. But it's been an interesting weekend in both college and the NFL. Better week 2 in college this week, I thought, than week 1 last week. Week 3 should be good as well next week, but we'll see. That's obviously why they play the games. It's not decided on a piece of paper, as everybody thinks it is. Decided on the field, on the Gridiron. Gridiron Ring, Gridiron 18. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. And follow myself, Cole Handle Luke 96 on Twitter and Periscope. Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels. As New England kicks off, New England is up 27-3. Ryan Switzer fills it at the 2-yard line, makes a man miss inside the 20, and now gets to the 30-yard line before getting pushed out of bounds. But yeah, the Packers defeated the Bears Titans defeated the Browns. Ravens over the Dolphins. Vikings defeated the Falcons and Matt Ryan. Fly Eagles fly over the Redskins of Washington. Rams defeated the Panthers. Chargers over the Colts in overtime. Seahawks over the Bengals 21-20. 49ers defeated the Buccaneers, and Cowboys over the Giants. So 7-3 for myself in my games I predicted for week 1. And it's probably going to be 7-4 here after this game gets over, leading into Monday Night Football with Texans and Saints and Broncos Raiders. And I have both home teams, New Orleans and Oakland, in those two doubleheader games tomorrow night on Monday Night Football kickoff. The year, I was live on Thursday night right here on Periscope for Packers and Bears, so thanks for tuning in if you did. I'm live right now, Steelers and Patriots as well. If you're watching, thank you. If you tuned in earlier and came back, thanks. If you haven't tuned in yet, you're watching on playback, thanks for watching on YouTube. Subscribe, hit that little red button, and then tomorrow night, Texans and Saints. Monday Night Football next week, Browns and Jets. Both teams lost earlier today. And James Conner with a pass near side. Gets a first down out past midfield before getting pushed out of bounds. At the end of this ball game, I will have final stats and the scores, so stay tuned for that. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. New England up 24-27-3. And folks, the season for the Steelers or the season for the Giants, whatever team you like, and they lost today, the season is not over. It's 16 games last I checked. It's only one game. So if your team lost today, don't worry. Unless you're the Jaguars, they're probably screwed because Nick Foles is done. Pass complete, Juju Smith-Schuster. Flag on the play, though. Probably going to be coming back due to a hold on defense or a offensive pass interference, I would assume. Maybe holding on the Pittsburgh offensive line, too. I don't know. But a first down, Pittsburgh, pending the penalty. And we're going to have pass interference on Juju Smith-Schuster. Good call. Or Deontay Johnson, excuse me. Pass was complete, though, to Juju Smith-Schuster. So, Johnson with a pick. Johnson with a pick. And that's a good call. They called it earlier on the New England Patriots. So they are calling it right down the middle this evening. It's just New England's 10 times better than Pittsburgh tonight. Plain and simple. Pittsburgh has not been able to get after Brady. He's been able to throw all night long. 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. That's why they're up 27-3. Empty backfield, 1st and 20 from the 48. Pass complete at the 45, Johnson. Another flag on the play, though. Another flag on the play.
That one almost got batted back into his arms by Jonathan Jones. Looked like it was going to fall out. Kind of knocked it back in.
Another flag here. Steelers coming back.
Offsides on the Patriot defense. They're going to replay first down.
It was interesting that last year the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the New England Patriots sort of changed the style of offense for the Patriots team. They knew they were going to have to go on the road in the playoffs at that point. Started getting focused on being more physical, running the ball, being tougher, fewer penalties. And that carried right.
1st and 15 now from the 47, empty backfield. Roethlisberger near sideline, incomplete, overthrows. That is Deontay Johnson once again.
Jonathan Jones, stride for stride with him. 2nd down and 15. Sean Surratt is the new offensive line coach. Mike Munchak was there. He was tremendous. And Mike had a chance to go back to Denver. Better family situation for him there under Vic Fangio. Surratt was his assistant, and he inherits a pretty good group. 2nd and 15.
Roethlisberger pass incomplete on 2nd and 15, intended for James Washington.
Winovich
5.5 in the third. 27-3. Patriots lead.
Again, they're just rushing one more, and the Pittsburgh Steelers could pick up. When they flashed the safety, Gerard Harmon, in there, it just led to a free runner, and Ben, he had to get rid of the ball. Donovan sort of said boo as he went by.
7 defensive backs. On 3rd and 15.
Pass incomplete. Intended for Johnny Holt. Got promoted from the practice squad the other day.
Pittsburgh now 2 out of 9.
Pittsburgh will punt once again.
Can't stay on the field.
Absolutely could not get anything going tonight
Thought we might struggle
against the Patriots.
to get this thing going, but not like this. I don't know that around the country people thought what this defense was going to be for New England coming in here.
Third catch up the 11. That's where New England will begin their next drive. And I would think we're going to continue to see Tom Brady early into the fourth quarter, and then at that point we might see rookie quarterback out of Auburn, Jarrett Stidham, who they decided to keep as the backup. They released Brian Hoyer. He then signed with the Indianapolis Colts, 3-year, $12 million deal, 9 of that guaranteed after Andrew Luck retired about 2.5 weeks ago now. Jacoby Brissett also got a contract extension as he is now the starting quarterback in Indy. 2 years, $30 million, 20 of that guaranteed. It is now a Crown Royal water break, so I will take a Crown Royal water break, and please drink responsibly. Cheers, everyone.
I knew you were there. The day of the bombing. I want to talk about that.
We all feel afraid sometimes.
Who took the bait? Goldfinch. Make it hard.
Looks like a good movie.
Sauce here is the
I'll
best.
check into that. It Chapter 2 just came out, so if you guys went and saw that this weekend, let me know how it was in the comment section below. Also, like, follow, and subscribe. I cannot stress this anymore. Like, follow, and subscribe, Gridiron Ring, and myself, CoolHandLuke96, on social media. Everything is right behind me. Right back there. Okay? Facebook, Gridiron18. Twitter, Gridiron18. Instagram, Gridiron18. YouTube, Gridiron Ring. Subscribe. Hit the follow button for the previous 3. Also, CoolHandLuke96 right here on Periscope and over on Twitter. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Like, and super heart button. Share this on social media as well with whatever hashtag you want to use. Hashtag NFL, hashtag NFL 100, hashtag NFL kickoff. Steelers, Patriots, Sunday Night Football. Right now, Patriots lead 27-3. They are now getting the ball back once we come back from commercial break. Also, be sure to keep an eye out for college football, Week 3, and NFL Week 2 predictions, plus WWE Clash of Champions predictions. I'll be live next weekend. Actually, live tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, Texans and Saints. WWE Monday Night Raw as well, if you're lucky. Next Saturday, though, at noon, Pitt, Penn State. Next Sunday, Seahawks, Steelers at 1 o'clock. Should be a very interesting game after the Seahawks defeated one of the other AFC North teams at home today, the Bengals, 21-21, or 21-20. Only tie game today was Lions and Cardinals, 27 apiece. So second straight year, NFL starts with a tie in Week 1. But then also next Sunday night, WWE Clash of Champions live reactions for play right here on Periscope. So had a blitz from TJ Watt on the outside, got to Tom Brady. However, Brady still was able to get rid of the ball, and it was complete to Julian Edelman in the process. Gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Empty backfield, 5 wide for the Patriots. Been saying that a lot tonight because we've been seeing it a lot tonight. Brady going for it all once again over the middle, pass complete, just past midfield. Number 10, the former Cleveland Brown, who has been suspended 5 times in his career but was reinstated once again just before the season started, to number 10, Josh Gordon. Patriots at wide receiver have Josh Gordon, Philip Dorsett, Julian Edelman, N'Keal Harry, who's on IR for half the year, Demaryius Thomas, who they signed after they placed Harry, the first-round pick this past year for them, on IR. They cut him and then re-signed him. 1-year deal for Demaryius Thomas, former Bronco and Texan. And then, of course, they went out and signed Antonio Brown as well. So, Edelman, Gordon, and Dorsett, the 3 tonight, but Antonio Brown will join next week. And then N'Keal Harry later on down the road. 3-man committee at running back with Sonny Michel, James White, and Rex Burkhead, who just got that previous carry. About a 10-yard run for Burkhead, 1st and 10 as the Patriots move the chains once again, 27-3. And if I were New England, I'd just continue to run the ball the rest of the game and get out of Dodge with a win. This game, in my opinion, right now is over. There's no way in hell Pittsburgh's going to come back and win, but I might eat my words if they do. We'll see, but I highly doubt it. Burkhead gets the carry once again. A couple missed tackles in the backfield before Devin Bush brings Burkhead down once again after an 11-yard gain for the former Cornhusker from Lincoln, Nebraska. 1st and 10, New England leading 27-3.
Burkhead just takes that little lateral hop and not only comes up with a big play, but survives. I mean, Tuitt had him dead.
Stephon Tuitt and Bud Dupree, they both missed, and Burkhead got 11 yards on the carry before being brought down by Devin Bush. 1st and 10 from the 15. Lincoln is the audible. That's a handoff to Rex Burkhead. Lincoln is the city where Nebraska plays at, where their university is at. So you hear the Lincoln audible, all the other 31 teams in the NFL. I bet any money it's going to be a run or a pass to Rex Burkhead because he played at Nebraska. 2nd and 7. He just got the carry once again, gain of 3. Burkhead has to have at least 50 yards rushing now on the evening. I'll have final stats and score once this game goes final. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and watching this evening. 1.5 to play in the 3rd. Brady audibles under center now. Another handoff, Rex Burkhead. And this is smart football by the New England Patriots. Just continue to run whatever the hell you're running until the defense stops it. Run. That's what they've been doing. And the Pittsburgh Steelers haven't been able to stop it. And when the Patriots are passing, they pass. The Steelers can't stop that either. So everything going the Patriots' way tonight, nothing going in favor of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brady now over 300 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. 3rd and 5 from the 10. Gordon in motion. Fake the give to him on the end around. Brady looking to throw. And Brady going to be brought down at the 17-yard line for a sack by Bud Dupree, former Kentucky Wildcat. Kentucky plays Florida next weekend in college football. However, Stephen Gostkowski, former Memphis Tiger, will come on and attempt his 3rd field goal of the evening. 2 for 2 so far. 1 from 25, 1 from 41. And we'll try to make it 30-3 with less than 20 seconds to play now in the 3rd quarter. Kick up and good right down the middle. 30-3. The Patriots lead the Steelers. 13 seconds to play in the 3rd. And hey, Friday the 13th is this weekend coming up. So hopefully everybody has a happy and safe Friday the 13th.
Every new job. And attempt to parallel park. Each new draft of every novel. The finishing touch on every masterpiece. It is humanity's official two-word war cry. Words that move us all. The
same two words that Capital Group believes have the power to improve lives, and that for over 85 years have inspired us to help people achieve their financial goals. Top-tier advisor or consultant for investment risks and information.
The $1 stylist deal. Nice to meet you. Perfect.
What?
You could get a real deal. McDonald's buy one get one for $1 deal this year. Buy one of your pay, so choose another. Just an extra buck.
I can't believe it.
Has Sophie opened up a wormhole through time?
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Until they took her. You started it.
Sylvester Stallone with another Rambo movie, Rambo Last Blood. Even though the last Rambo movie that came out, about 10 years ago, was probably supposed to be the last one, but they know they can make more money, so why not make another Rambo movie? Battle of the Birds next weekend on Sunday Night Football. Eagles, Falcons from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Patriots will kick off up 30-3 on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And gonna be down for a touchback. Those two teams actually kicked off the year last year. It was actually the first ever football game that live reactions playoff right here on Periscope. Eagles ended up winning as they were defending their Super Bowl championship from Super Bowl 52, defeating the New England Patriots. The Eagles won earlier today over the Skins 32-27 at home in Philadelphia at the Link. And then Atlanta lost on the road to the Minnesota Vikings. So next week on Sunday Night Football, Atlanta will host Philadelphia. Roethlisberger pump fakes, 9-yard gain. Juju Smith-Schuster? Yeah, I would say so. All I saw were highlights of that game, but yeah, they definitely stunk it up today, losing to Minnesota. I saw Dalvin Cook, first Viking running back since AP. So I believe it was have over 100 yards rushing in week 1 of the season, along with 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. If I read that correctly earlier. Sort of just glanced over it. Kirk Cousins played decent. Still don't think he's worth $84 million guaranteed. Both Matt Ryan and Cousins, good quarterbacks, but I did pick Minnesota in that game, so I was, obviously a little happy that they won, I guess you could say, but, that's why they play the games. It's week 1, like I said earlier. If your team lost today, don't worry, it's a long season. It's only 1 game. Obviously, yeah, if it's week 12 and you're 4-6, there's a good chance you're not going to make the playoffs. But, Falcons, yeah, they lost to the Vikings. Eagles, they came back. I did watch the Eagle game. So that was on in my area at 1 o'clock on Fox. So I watched that and watched the Titan-Brown game on CBS at 1. because I now have a 2 TV setup and watch 2 events at once. So next Sunday night, Clash of Champions and Sunday Night Football will be on at the same time. So I'll be doing live reactions of both of those. Next week, though, for Falcons Eagles from Atlanta, early prediction for that. Just the way both teams played today. I mean, Deshaun Jackson, you know, his first game back with Philadelphia, had 2 touchdowns. They blocked well for Wentz. Falcons coming back home, though. You know, they had to go on the road, tough environment in Minnesota. I know it was in the Dome. They're used to playing in the Dome, but still. I thought it was going to be more high scoring, really, than what it was. Both, you know, offenses are very high powered, but then both defenses are very, very good, too, with 2 defensive-minded head coaches with Mike Zimmer and Dan Quinn. I would probably right now have to pick the Eagles, you know, with the way both teams played today. But then, 2nd and 1, though, for the Steelers. Pass complete, first down. That's Juju Smith-Schuster as we begin the 4th and final quarter of play. New England on top 30-3 and will more than likely end up winning this game. But Atlanta's coming home. How's Philly going to be able to play on the road early in the year on Sunday Night Football? We're seeing how Pittsburgh's playing on the road on Sunday Night Football. Right now against New England, they're getting their ass kicked against the Patriots. So, should be a good game either way. But right now I'm going to have to take the Eagles, but I might change my mind by the time I record for my NFL Week 2 predictions. So keep an eye out for that on YouTube. Subscribe to Gridiron Ring on YouTube if you haven't done so already. 2nd and 3. From the 48.5-yard line, Roethlisberger, quick pass to the top of your screen, Ryan Switzer. Gain of 5, first down. This game tonight is reminding me of Texas A&M Clemson from yesterday. The home team literally just ran away with it the whole entire night. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Share this on social media. Follow me if you haven't done so already. 1st and 10. On the right side of the 50 now at the 46. Pass incomplete for Ben Roethlisberger. Intended for Deontay Johnson, the receiver out of Toledo. Clemson ended up winning 24-10, but Texas A&M got a bogus touchdown with 10 seconds to play. Obviously, yeah, being a Steelers fan, I would like the Steelers to score at least 1 touchdown here this evening. You know, 30-10 is better than 30-3 on paper in the record books. But still, a loss is a loss, a win's a win either way. 2nd and 10, but just reminded me a whole lot of that A&M Clemson game from yesterday. A game I watched very closely, along with Nebraska-Colorado, which was a great game. And then the Buffs ended up winning in overtime against the Cornhuskers. Army, Michigan, Wolverines got a scare yesterday. Ended up winning in double overtime. Nebraska, Colorado was overtime. Tennessee, BYU, double overtime. Minnesota, Fresno State, double overtime. A lot of double overtime games yesterday in college football. Hell, I had a couple overtime games in the NFL today. One ended in a tie, Lions and Cardinals. 3rd and 10 for Pittsburgh. 13-13 to play. And we're going to have a whistle. We're going to have a timeout. As the play clock was winding down, we're going to have a timeout. We're going to have a New England timeout, their first timeout of the second half. They obviously didn't like what they saw on defense. Pittsburgh Steelers. Offense.
And here, it's a new kind of credit card. Created by Apple, not a bank. With a better way to track where you spend. Daily cash you get back every day. And a new level of privacy and security.
shout out to the man in black, Johnny Cash, once again. They're running a "These Are My People" Johnny Cash commercial. And this, I believe, is Walmart, right? What was it the other night? Amazon? Oh, it's Volkswagen, that's right. Yeah, duh. It's a car commercial. That's what they're showing in the damn commercial. Now, Corona Hotline with Tony Romo.
Hey, Tony, every time I leave the room, my team starts playing better. I'm not going back in there. Superstitious, huh? No.
Come on. How many games in a row have you worn those socks?
5.
For a good game, the only game day Rich would need is
Nachos for breakfast.
no. Limes and Coronas.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah, you do. Bye-bye.
Go now to find your game day beach.
Get ready, y'all.
Kelly Clarkson has her own show now. The Kelly Clarkson Show on NBC. Premieres tomorrow, Monday. That's a little surprising. I didn't know that. Hey, you learn something new every day, don't you? 3rd and 10. Vance McDonald in motion, and Chris Collinsworth just brought it up. Here's a guy, Vance McDonald, literally has not done anything other than block. Does not have a catch whatsoever. They have not used a tight end at all. Roethlisberger has a little trouble with the snap and then dumps it off. Dante Moncrief, first catch of the evening for him, finally catches the damn ball. 4th down though, 4th and 9, Pittsburgh down 30-3, 13 minutes to play. They're going to go for it. And in a game like this, once it's all said and done with, you just forget about it and move on. New England's going to play Miami. Obviously, yeah, big win for the Patriots. But Pittsburgh, you just move on. You host the Seahawks next weekend. 4th and 9 from the 45. Roethlisberger pump fakes over the middle, incomplete. Turnover on downs, flag on the play though. We'll see what that is. You just move on, forget about this game, but in the meantime, you do keep it in the back of your head that, okay, we went to Foxborough, we got our ass kicked 30-3 if that is indeed the final score. Holding on the offense, penalty is going to be declined, turnover on downs, New England get the ball. 12:26 to play, Patriots 30-3 lead over the Steelers. But then if they meet in the playoffs again later on, they have to go back up there, or even they host the Patriots. You keep that in the back of your mind. You know, we lost pretty bad to them. We can beat them now. So we'll see what happens. It's a long season. Very long season. From now until February 2nd, Groundhog Day. That's when Super Bowl 54 is. And then that's when the XFL is going to come back into play too, the weekend after that. So football is going to be on from now for the 2nd straight year, because we had the Alliance of the American Football League this past year, which went under about halfway through the season. But we're going to have football from now until the end of April, concluding with the NFL draft at that point. And then baseball will start up. We'll have baseball, hockey, and basketball will wrap up at that point too. Early June, middle of June. Baseball until training camp starts. Football season in 2020 will begin next August. And that'll be here before we know it. So, but it's a long season. Very, very long season. It just started for the NFL college 2 weeks in. And, you know, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, I did do an NFL preview over on YouTube, if you did not know. Go check it out. My Super Bowl prediction for Super Bowl 54 this year. I don't know what you guys will think of it, or who you guys have in the Super Bowl. And this is before all the Antonio Brown stuff with him getting released by the Raiders and signing with the Patriots last night and whatnot. But I did have the Patriots winning the AFC East, I have the Browns winning the North, the Texans in the South, and the Chiefs out West, with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers, I do believe, as my 2 wild cards. Let me check on that. Want to get it right. Yes, Steelers and Chargers then as my 2 wildcard teams. And then the NFC, Eagles, Bears, Saints, 49ers, with Packers and Seahawks as my 2 wildcard teams. But my Super Bowl 54 prediction, I have the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. AFC Championship game coming up this year will probably be Chiefs Patriots rematch. They actually play early December in Foxborough. Kansas City will try to get revenge for that loss in overtime last year in the playoffs. Saints actually play the Rams next week in a NFC Championship game rematch, this time in LA. See what happens there. That game is next Sunday afternoon at 4:25 on Fox. Handoff Julian Edelman for New England. But then on the NFC side, NFC Championship game, it's probably going to be the Saints and Packers, Bears, Eagles, something like that. But I have Chiefs, Saints in the Super Bowl in Miami in February, so we'll see what happens. 1st and 10, and Michelle gets the carry, gain of about a half a yard, 2nd down on the way.
He retired for a couple of years and came back. Good job he does. Who's Bill Spencer? This is not a magic marker.
Toss play to Sony Michel up top. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards, depending on the spot. 3rd down. Oldest players with 3 passing touchdowns in a game, both against the Steelers. George Blanda, back in the 70s at 43 years old, and then Tom Brady here tonight at 42. 3rd and 6 on the way, 10 minutes to play.
He's got a 3-year deal. They have to make a new deal with him next year. They can't franchise him.
And Brady looking to throw. Completed 1st down marker. Edelman inside the 30 to the 26. 1st and 10.
Every time I watch Edelman now, I always think of him and some of those highlights in the Super Bowl where he's just screaming at Brady, "You're too old, you're too old." You know, he's just a constant source of prodding. And there you saw a little bit where Edelman started down inside, and the defensive back Sutton said, "Okay," and then all of a sudden he's breaking out the other way. He really uses your leverage against you sometimes, making you believe he's going one way.
Handoff, Rex Burkhead up the gut, gain of about 8 yards, flag on the play, might be coming back due to a hold. 9:11 to play in the 4th, holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty, will replay 1st down. 9:11 to play in the game, as mentioned, 9:11 on Wednesday this week, we will never forget. Injured Steeler on the play, that's Joe Hayden, for 23, the former Brown, who they got in a deal from Cleveland a couple years back. Patrick Mahomes now in a Head and Shoulders commercial alongside Troy Polamalu. Hey, Head and Shoulders, hit me up. Cool and Luke 96 on Twitter.
Shake it, stir, Emil, Slamaza, touchdown, turnover, MVP, Super Bowl champ. Defense against
student unlimited plans. So everyone gets what they need without paying for things they don't.
Your plan is so reasonable, they can stay on for the rest of their lives.
New plans start at just $35. Our lowest price ever. Now with the free home when you switch. The network more people rely on gives you more. Whether your house fits 6 or 60,000, you want to do it right. All season long. Lowe's doesn't run too. Hardworking brands like Valspar, Craftsman, and Scott. This is our house. No matter who you root for, let's get to it. Now there's Craftsman gas blower for just $99. Do it right or less. Start with Lowe's.
You're running away from someone.
From myself, I guess.
You magic. Like me.
Those colors shining.
Dr. Sleep will be coming to a theater near you. We can see the full trailer on YouTube. Also, be sure to subscribe to Gridiron Ring. When you're over there watching that trailer for that Stephen King novel being turned into a movie.
Talk show, the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Kelly Clarkson Show premieres tomorrow.
Now back to you, Alan Chris.
All right, Kelly, and good luck with that new endeavor.
1st and 20 from the 37-yard.
First and 20 after 38-yard line.
And Brady looking to throw. Near side complete. Burkhead gain of 3, second down.
What else we got the story? So Edelman, there he is, his high school prom, Woodside High School in Woodside, California on the peninsula.
Julian Edelman took Jerry Rice's daughter to prom. Wow.
Two Super Bowl MVPs, sort of linkage there, and three girls.
Edelman obviously learned a thing or two that night. 2nd and 17. And Brady fakes the give. Pass completed the 20. Julian Edelman, flag on the play, probably targeting on Pittsburgh. Let's see what the flag is.
So it was 2nd and long. You're going to spot it very close to a first down. Checking the marker here.
Edelman just has no fear, does he? I mean,
Zebra's taking a little too long to announce the foul. It's actually pass interference on the Pittsburgh defense. So first down, New England.
I think that's what the debate was. Did he have the first down at the marker because the foul would have given it to him, so they actually bring it back 4 or 5 yards here. But watch this. This is a play as a receiver. You know you're going to get whacked. You just know it. Here it comes. Let's dive for it. You're going to take a
Decent
shot.
call, I guess you could say. I mean, he touched him.
So they end up taking the foul and get the first down.
So they took the penalty to get a first down and 10. Ball going to be at the 30-yard line now.
Edelman 6 catches tonight, 83 yards.
Edelman in motion. Toss near side. Gain of 3. Sony Michel, the former Georgia Bulldog. Whistle. Maybe timeout. Actually, a injured Patriot on the field.
Still not a good sign for the Pats.
And we go to commercial as it looks like Shaquille O'Neal is the new Papa for Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. That'd be a sight to see. Shaq delivering pizza to your door.
More engineers, more towers, more coverage. It's a network that gives you freedom. From big cities, freedom. We're with you. And life will take you almost anywhere. T-Mobile has paid. No signal goes farther or is more reliable. You connected.
Another Crown Royal water break. Thank you, you're welcome. However, I am out of water, so I can't take a Crown Royal water break.
Tuesday and Wednesday on NBC.
So Marcus Gannon just got hurt. They sent her to the
Replaying the injury,
really bad initially.
a chop block,
But he got up and
and
power, and they'll check him out in the medical
Patriot offensive lineman down and out.
as soon as we can.
Looks like a left shoulder injury. Burkhead gets the carry on 2nd and 6. Looks to get enough for a first down. We'll see what they're marking. What about it?
They made a lot of moves with that offensive line. Rain, James Barrett's back.
They say 1st and 10.
The deal, and I mean, if there is a position that you would go, okay, we really don't need too many injuries on one position, I would say that might be the offensive line.
Another carry from Burkhead. About a 3-yard run. Another flag on the play.
So Mike Tomlin will take his troops home.
Holding on the Patriot offense on number 69. Yesterday, if you guys didn't know, was National Beard Day, so number 69 on the hold. Available for some rides. 7-Eleven. Sheets is better than both 7-Eleven and Wawa. 7-Eleven to play. Patriots lead 30-3. Unfortunately not. Sorry about that. Due to copyright, cannot show the game. 1st and 15 from the 21. Actually, 1st and 16, excuse me. 1st and 16. Pass deflected, incomplete. Little behind Edelman over the middle.
24-34.
You know, the other thing we really haven't talked about yet is that Bill Belichick is sort of the de facto defensive coordinator. Now he's not going to bring the title.
Patriots up 30-3.
Take a look when that man really starts to focus.
Looking to put the ball in the end zone one more time at least before the game becomes official. 2nd and 16 from the 21. Just on the outside of the red zone. Pittsburgh blitz, incomplete. Brady had to get rid of it. Rex Burkhead wasn't even looking for it. So incomplete, 3rd and 16, 6:45 to play.
Commercial earlier tonight, together with Sodom off his right shoulder. It's Gerard Mayo. Neil is there as well. So it's very much a committee.
He's never going to put the burden on any one
Brady fakes the give. Pass incomplete, intended for Julian Edelman once again. And it looks like Stephen Gostkowski will come on and attempt another field goal. His fourth of the evening. Try to make it 33-3. He's already 3 for 3 this evening. Kick is up and just inside the left upright. Up and good. 33-3 now. Patriots lead. So yeah, unfortunately, due to copyright, I cannot show the game. But, you know, you're not really missing much either way. You're not going to be wanting to see this blowout of the Patriots over the Steelers. Yeah, and then more than likely they get taken down and then they get blocked and can't do what they want to do then, you know, later on down the road. So obviously with copyright, I'm not taking a chance of showing the game, so I'm sorry, but due to copyright, and I'm going to leave it at this, I cannot show the game. Touchback. Pittsburgh will start at the 25-yard line. But thanks for tuning in and watching. Thanks for the likes, super likes, and super hearts. Thanks for all the chat questions and comments this evening as well. Follow me right here on Periscope if you haven't done so already. Cool and Luke 96. There's Bill Belichick on the sideline. Brady, Roethlisberger stat-wise. Roethlisberger no touchdowns because the only 3 points Pittsburgh has is off a Chris Boswell field goal. Tom Brady has 3 touchdowns, 2 to Philip Dorsett. Roethlisberger doesn't even have 200 yards passing, and Tom Brady has over 300. So, handoff, James Conner, running around in the backfield, doesn't even get anywhere. 2nd and 10 on the way. Exactly, that's why. The NFL, college football, you know, WWE, whoever it is, you know, whatever company, organization that's in charge of the event going on, and then people are obviously streaming it illegally, it's going to get taken down sooner rather than later. So instead of taking the chance and doing that, I don't even take that chance. I do what I do. Do live reactions, play-by-play as I see it. Marquise Pouncey comes out of the game with an injury. In steps B.J. Finney, number 67. 2nd and 10 on the way for Pittsburgh from the 25. So yeah, eventually they'll get taken down. And what the hell was that? Finney steps in for Pouncey at center. And Roethlisberger says, hut. Everybody moves except for B.J. Finney. He does not snap the ball. That's funny. False start on the offense. The whole offensive line except for the center. See your replay. Everybody except for B.J. Finney, the center, did not snap the ball. That has to be one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a football game. 2nd and 15 from the 20. Hopefully he'll snap the ball this time. He does. 2nd and 15, Roethlisberger pump fakes. Smith-Schuster wide open at the 40. First down at the 47. So thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you haven't followed me on social media yet, Gridiron 18, Cool and Luke 96, do so. They put pressure on Periscope. They put pressure on any streaming site. I don't care what it is. Am I winning my fantasy? I decided not to do fantasy football this year. I was in 3 leagues. and I pulled out all 3 of them. It was either I do all 3 of them or I don't do any of them. I wasn't going to do one and tell the other 2 guys I'm not doing it. So I pulled out all 3 of them, and I'm not doing fantasy football this year. And I was debating about doing DraftKings earlier today, but I decided not to on that either, because obviously it's week 1. Don't really know what you're going to get from all these teams. Later on in the season, I probably will. Like I said, folks, it's a long season. It's 17 weeks, 16 games, plus basically 4 games for the teams in the playoffs, if you can get to the Super Bowl. Roethlisberger airing it out, overshoots James Washington, incomplete, 3rd and 7 on the way. 4:38 to play. Pittsburgh down by 33-3. I will be live tomorrow night as well, right here on Periscope, Cool Hand Luke 96. Monday Night Football, Texans and Saints, and if you're lucky, WWE Monday Night Raw as I live stream, do live reactions play of college and NFL football games and WWE and AEW wrestling events. Next weekend, I'll let you know about that here in a second. After this play, 3rd and 7. Roethlisberger, pass incomplete near side, 15 yards downfield for Juju Smith-Schuster. But we have a flag on the play, and it's going to be pass interference on the New England Patriots, it looks like. We'll see what the flag is, and then I'll let you know about next weekend. Pass interference, defense on the Patriots. It will be a spot foul, automatic first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next weekend, Penn State at noon. Next Sunday at 1 o'clock. Seahawks Steelers. Sunday night next week, WWE Classic Champions, along with Sunday Night Football. Eagles, Falcons.
Our defense and our coverage and our defensive backs are just that good, and that is
empty backfield for Roethlisberger at the 41. And Ben looking to throw, going for it all in the end zone. He's going to be picked off by McCourty. That is Devin McCourty, number 32. Chase Winovich talking some shit towards Big Ben. He really doesn't have much room to talk. He's playing in his first NFL game tonight, rookie out of Michigan. Pittsburgh native as well, so. Roethlisberger overthrows James Washington once again and is picked off in the end zone. And this is obviously going to seal it. I mean, the game's been sealed, though, since early in the second half. I mean, really at halftime, it was 20-0, but Pittsburgh got the ball to start the second half, so just going to see how that went. But obviously, not the right way, or not the way the Steelers and myself would have liked it to go, being a Steeler fan. But it's one game. You move on, you forget about it, but then you do remember it if you do meet later on in the season. But, you know, you move on, you play Seattle next week. Totally forget about this game. Big win for New England now against the Steelers. They go to Miami next week, as mentioned earlier. But it's a long season. You know, you just move on. Plus, three of the 4 teams in the AFC North, 2 of the other 3, I should say, other than Pittsburgh, lost today. Baltimore was the only team that won. They defeated Miami 59-10 because the Dolphins flat out sucked. They haven't been relevant since Dan Marino was there. They absolutely need him to come back to play quarterback for them to win, basically. They're tanking for whoever's going to be the top pick next year, basically, because they'll probably have it. But there's the AB initials, as that deal will be made official tomorrow. But the Bengals lost to the Seahawks 21-20. And then the Browns lost to the Titans 43-13. And Pittsburgh's going to lose to New England here with 2.5 to play. 4th down. And surprisingly, Brady didn't come out, and we did not see Jared Stidham come in and play a little bit, the rookie out of Auburn. We did see Daniel Jones a little bit earlier with the Giants, so the Giants got their ass kicked today too by the Dallas Cowboys. Recap of week 1, best teams. I mean, the Packers and Bears both didn't look that great, but the Packers won. Today, though, I mean, obviously Baltimore looked good, but they're playing the Dolphins. We'll see how they, move on from that. If they're putting up 59 week in and week out like Maryland did the first 2 weeks of college football, maybe at that point they'd be one of the best teams in the league. Dallas looked good today. I mean, Prescott looked good. I still don't think he's worth $40 million a year. Saquon Barkley looked all right running the ball for the Giants. The Giants just, I thought they would have played better because they normally find a way to beat the Cowboys early in the year, especially on the road in Dallas. Obviously, New England looking good. Who else? Other than that, basically no one. I mean, it's week 1 though. It's a long season. I've said that time and time again here tonight. Everybody's going to be talking about the Cowboys, or the Chiefs, too. Can't forget about the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Hell, he had like 300 yards passing in the first half. Everybody's going to be talking about the Chiefs, the Cowboys, and the Patriots tomorrow. And then depending on how games go tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, potentially the Saints as well. So then it'd be Saints. Everybody's going to be saying Saints, Cowboys, NFC title, Chiefs, Patriots, AFC Championship. So there's 2 minutes to play. We have a flag on Pittsburgh. But 2 minutes to go, 2-minute warning. And, this game's over. Like I said, it's been over for a while. But New England's going to end up winning 33-3 more than likely unless something else happens here. But
Do not touch that dial.
It's pretty awesome. He's doing a Sunday night show. Bonus work.
Golden time.
Well, I'm just saying that's what everybody's going to probably be talking about tomorrow because they put up 35 on the Cowboys and the Patriots put up 33 on the Steelers. Like, that is going to be everybody's after week 1 reaction. Overreaction or, none whatsoever. Probably for the Cowboys, maybe a little bit of an overreaction. Just a little bit. Prescott, obviously has to speak for something. There's some on to Miami Bill Belichick signs now in the crowd. That's hilarious. That's funny. The Patriots are now on to Miami after defeating the Steelers here. 2nd and 23 for Pittsburgh. 2 minutes to play. Dante Moncrief in motion. Roethlisberger and shotgun. Yes, they did. Talked about the Eagles earlier. They play the Falcons now next week on Sunday Night Football. But Prescott thrown for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns has to speak for something. I still don't think he's worth $40 million a year. Hell, not even 30. But they'll lock him up probably sometime soon. And Amari Cooper. They signed Zeke to an extension last week. He played all right today. Not great, but all right. The Chiefs look good. Obviously, them and the Patriots are the favorites right now, going into the season regardless in the AFC. Saints, Rams, Cowboys. The Packers are probably going to be there, along with Seattle and a couple other teams. So Vance McDonald now, his first catch of the evening with a minute to play. 1st and 10 for the Steelers, down 33-3. Under a minute to play now. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in here this evening and watching my live reactions play by play. Thanks for the likes and the super likes and the super hearts. All the chat questions and comments. And are we talking about Jared the Boss Man, Jarrett Stidham, which is, I assume, that connection right there. Or are we talking about Jared from Subway?
How do you think Bill's feeling about his defense? 3 points in the Super Bowl.
3 points tonight.
3 points tonight.
But top two teams, AFC, in my opinion, right now, after today, you're going to have, obviously, New England and Kansas City. And then the top two in the NFC, right now, it would just be Dallas. And then I'd say New Orleans tomorrow, even though they haven't already played yet. Pass incomplete, intended for Jalen Samuels on 2nd and 10, 42 seconds to play. 3rd down coming off.
So Belichick tells us, that's how the joke, right? We set it up, the whole thing. Tells us that when the replacement
Patriots will win to start off 2019 to kick off NFL's 100th season.
3rd down and 29, and the guy comes up and
Belichick telling his defense to play prevent.
Yelling out to him, loosen up, loosen up.
As we get Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth on Sunday Night Football. Roethlisberger pass complete, 39. Gain of about 8. Deontay Johnson, 4th down, 4th and short. Here's your ball game, folks. I mean, it's been over for a while, but Pittsburgh's last chance right here on 4th and 2. Talking about Joe Gibbs. Joe Gibbs is actually the only person ever to be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame and the NASCAR Hall of Fame. You can't forget about the Ravens, too. I mean, I know they put up 59 on Miami, but the Dolphins suck. So, like I said, with them, we'll see how they play in the next couple weeks. Lamar Jackson, he looked like, Mike Vick out there really today. He threw for like 4 touchdowns and 300 yards too. So, yeah, can't forget about the Ravens. Like I was saying in the AFC North, everybody but Baltimore lost in the division. So, it's early. It's week 1. 59 points, 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, a couple different quarterbacks. Obviously has to speak for something with Lamar Jackson, former Heisman Trophy winner, and Dak Prescott, former Mississippi State Bulldog. So, yeah, there's Jarrett Stidham. There's your boss man from Auburn down on the plains. Auburn, a little bit of a sleepy win yesterday over Tulane after defeating Oregon last week. I mean, everybody's high on them, but then they lost today. But, I mean, that game, New England's going to call timeout here with 8 seconds. 2nd and 10, they're going to just stop the clock for a second. And then Belichick's telling them to all come together. I thought they were going to get a curtain call or something like that, but the Browns were still in that game at the start of the 4th quarter. Like I said earlier, Tennessee scored 3 touchdowns. They scored 21 points in the 4th quarter alone and won the game 43-13. It was 22-13 with like 13-something playing the game. And then Baker threw his 3rd pick, and then Tennessee ended up scoring on that drive. So, Browns, they'll be fine. They'll use this as momentum because, as Baker said, everybody's going to throw them in the trash now and think they're going to be the Browns that everybody has known for the past 20 years. Final score, Patriots win 33-3 after a Roethlisberger pass to Vance McDonald is complete to the 5-yard line. So Pittsburgh ends the game without a touchdown. Brady finishes with 3, and then 4 field goals from Stephen Gostkowski. Other than that, nothing else happened. 4 Gostkowski field goals, 3 Brady touchdowns, 2 to Philip Dorsett, 1 to Josh Gordon, and then a Chris Boswell field goal as well. Ben Roethlisberger also had an interception, and the Patriots win 33-3. But the Cleveland Browns, they'll bounce back. They'll be fine. They play Monday night next week against the Jets. That should be a damn good game with 2 second-year quarterbacks in Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold. That'll be in East Rutherford at MetLife Stadium. Other than that, I mean, I have the Browns winning the AFC North. I went out on a limb and did pick them. I did think about it for a while. Because you have Pittsburgh, you have Cleveland, and you have Baltimore as your probably top 3 teams in that division. Probably not in that order by any means, but I did have Cleveland winning, and then Pittsburgh as my 1 wild card. Could get all 3 of those teams in the playoffs. You know, I have the Chargers though as my other wild card in the AFC. So, yeah, final score is 33-3, and your New England Patriots defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers in a battle of two 6-time Super Bowl championship franchises to kick off 2019 and NFL 100 in the National Football League. They'll come back, recap the game real quick, give out game balls to, I would assume, Tom Brady and probably Philip Dorsett. And, on defense, maybe, or hell, Stephen Gostkowski might get one. He kicked 4 field goals, for God's sakes. And then Monday Night Football tomorrow night, Texans Saints. Catch me right here at 7 o'clock tomorrow for live reactions, play of that. Raiders host the Broncos tomorrow night as well. And that'll end week 1 then in the NFL. Week 2 will begin on Thursday night. Panthers, Buccaneers. Both teams lost today. Panthers lost to the Rams at home. Buccaneers lost to the 49ers at home. College football begins on Friday this upcoming weekend for week 3. I'll be on Saturday. Pitt, Penn State next Sunday in the NFL. Seahawks, Steelers, also WWE Clash of Champions next Sunday night from Charlotte, North Carolina. Also, Sunday Night Football will be on at the same time, so I'll be watching both. Eagles will play in Atlanta against the Falcons. So that's going to do it for myself here this evening. Go ahead and Luke 96 live right here on Periscope for my live reactions, play-by-play. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96, on social media. Links are actually in the description below if you're watching on playback on YouTube, as I will download this and upload it, hopefully. If it is working correctly the other night from the Thursday night game with Packers and Bears, I'm able to do so. But actually just linked the link in the description for last night's live reaction stream of Buffalo, Penn State. So go check that out if you haven't done so already. So like, follow, and subscribe. Gridring 18, Cool Hand Luke 96, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also right here on Periscope. And that's going to do it for myself here tonight. And I'll see everybody now tomorrow night. Thanks for all the chat questions and comments. Likes, super likes, and super hearts, and shares. See everybody now tomorrow night. Texans and Saints the next weekend for more college football, NFL, and WWE. The New England Patriots defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 33-3 to kick off 2019 and NFL 100.